topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Yes, 1 2 1 2. Check it out, coming for you. My bombs are not working, but it's real certain. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. Yes, how y'all doing out there? Man? Welcome, all newcomers. Peace be upon you. You know what I'm saying? As they say in the ancient world, peace be on you. Oh, man, that was a great show last time, AD, that y'all did.
Yeah.
Thursday, that was fire. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Tahuti went crazy.
He went crazy.
He went in, man. So, shout out to that brother. Word. So, shout out to the netters. You know what I mean? Judah Jeremiah in the building. Shout out to you, Killah Priest. I want to bring my comedic Sapa. Okay. Yeah, man. Hit me up, brother. Word. Come on through, yo. It's no problem. So, there's Judah Jeremiah, Killah Priest. I want to bring comedic Saba Patah Asar. He's 70 years old. Man, bring him through, brother. Word, bring him through. Yeah, this is for you. Shout out to Jody Southworth. It was fire last time. Just hit us. How do they get in touch with us, AD, to bring stuff on?
They can contact you directly, info@killahpriest.tv.
Info@killahpriest.tv.
Or they can go to kppodcraft.com and fill out the form in the contact area.
Yeah. A lot of cat. Yeah, shout out. Oh, Greg Kelly, what up, dope? What's up, my brother? We doing work, man. And this crazy retrograde, crazy type of thing, I think the opposite, it turns sometimes the opposite, man. We try to get work done in this time. We see, all right, no doubt. Yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up.
We got Mars and Pisces right now.
Mars is Pisces.
Yeah, that means a lot of fires going into creativity right now.
The fiery serpents.
Yeah.
No doubt. Shout out to Nephtali, man. Nephtali was on here. She was on Wednesday. Shout out to her and Knowledge Born. It was a great build. She was going in. Man, come on, man. We need everybody to come on through. Mighty Hebrew gave me a map. Okay. So hit me up, man. Just text me first so I know it's you. Shout out to Mighty Hebrew. Just text me first. Let me know it's you, and then we move on from there. Word. Let me see. Yeah, man, a lot of stuff is going on. Man, it's a whole plethora of things that we got going on right now. As y'all know, the music. We got, shout out to everybody that joined the Patreon. Patreon was on fire. Shout out to my brother, the God Hakim, and Knowledge Born also. We was on Patreon going, he was going in, dropping some science. If y'all want some science, join onto my Patreon. I can't even, we it's just like how we be doing here, AD. Sometimes we set up something to say for y'all, but then we go to somewhere else. Just like our Tahuti said, sometimes he don't plan things out. He just let the netters control it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we don't plan things. We have plans, but then, something else come out.
Now check this out.
Go ahead.
Look on the bottom right there. See where it says Xclusive Direct? Look at this.
Woo!
Killah Priest on Patreon.
No doubt, man.
Watch. Look at Priest. Look at this.
That's fire. You got my eyes blinking.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Feels the fire.
Yeah. That's super. Oh,
Dope,
man.
right?
Man, hit that like and that super. We almost at 100,000, man. We are almost there. We like, what, 2,000 away?
Yep. Well, 2 point something.
I can't wait to get this call from Mr. YouTube.
I can't wait.
I wonder who's going to, what happens. Did we get, Did we finally walk across that glory grate of the great YouTubers out there, man? Shout out to y'all, man.
We're going to set up the plaque right behind you.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who's 100,000 and more. I know the work y'all put in. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there. I see the work that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody who's 100,000 above, and even those coming up, man. Those are coming up. We still on the come up. So I always keep it like that to keep hungry. You know what I'm saying? So even those who, if you got 1,000, that's big. You know what I'm saying? You coming up 1,000 to it's a work and process. Show up. And me and AD, we only do it twice a week.
Yeah.
Imagine we did it 7 days.
That'd be too much.
Oh, man. The brothers and sisters that we know, it'll be crazy.
7 days?
But I think nah. You said rest on the 7th on the Sabbath.
Yeah, 7
I saw this ill movie. I'm going crazy right now.
Go ahead.
I was watching movies too. I saw this crazy movie about the witches, which is Sabbath and all of that. How they was doing all the women back then. They were doing them dirt. They was doing them dirty.
Oh, word.
Word. Family patah is the truth. All right, yeah, man. Everybody say that. Yeah, I like to hear it, man. Word. Thank you. Was that Michelle or Michael? Was that 8602? You see that with the crown? Phenomenal lyricist. You got Billy Carson out there spitting now, yo.
Billy Carson.
Billy Carson. You got him spit. Shout out to Billy Carson, man. You got to come on through, man. Come back if you out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll get your number. My man McCapera ran into you. He got your math. Did he get his math? He built with him.
He's been on the show before.
Yeah, he been on twice. And you know who went crazy on him. Should we bring up his name? Who gets in the argument with everybody? I know he's smiling right now in the crib. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, he was saying a lot of stuff. You know, he'll remember that name. Soul Train. You got on a Soul Train. You know what I'm saying?
The Soul Train.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't even know who Billy Carson was when he was on the show.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, it's another guest that somebody found, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after the show was over, I looked him up. I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah. He came with a suit. So when you guys a guest, shout out to Gano too. Shout out to, remember Gano Grills? The Shrilling, I won't mess it up. He's an exalted high priest. You know what I'm saying? Gano's clean shot. He reminded me of one of I told him, man, like the Dr. York books. Back in the days, Dr. York had these books that was out, and they had all these images. They were glowing with magnificent glow on them. Can't front on those books, yo. Those books was dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Dan. Danny Salinas. What's up, Brown Buffalo? You always changing your name.
Yeah, he's always switching it up.
Yeah, always switching it up.
Reinventing himself.
Yeah, man. Yo, you renewing your history every 10 days, right? Every week.
Yeah.
You renew your Dan
Furio Salinas.
Yeah, man. Word. I'll be out there in Chicago. I'll be back out there. Shout out to Elohim 777. Why you got the fox over there? And my voice, because when I get here, bro, my voice be Danny Salinas. Oh, now you got the chicken. Yeah, what up, my brother? Yeah, I'll be out there again. I got your beat too, and your rhyme was dope. I heard the track. It was dope. Okay, photons, electrons always cause explosions to the craft room, no doubt, man. We about to take off. You know, AD set it up where we about to blast in there. You see the great pyramids, you know what I'm saying? Giza, Khufu, you know, all the pyramids, the great building structures, you know. It's mind-blowing, man. It's mind-blowing.
Word.
Phenomenon, what they say the 7 wonders of the world. The 7 wonders of the world. Isn't that beautiful, man? The wonders of the world. You know, you sitting around here upset, you're just mad, you're just confused. You got the 7 wonders, you know. Go try to see them. If you can't see them, just do your best to build your own pyramid and your own self. We haven't built pyramids in a long time, man.
Yeah, the last one we did was in Las Vegas.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that was built at a factory and dropped over there by a helicopter.
Yeah.
Or something. That wasn't the real joint.
The Luxor.
Yeah, I've been in the Luxor. The elevator slide this way. Yeah, they gambling in there, messing all up you know what I'm saying? You know what they do? They come up there. Oh, you like the pyramid? Get up there and start gambling. The first thing all over the place. Ding, 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 ding. I've been in the, like, so you take the elevator, it goes sideways.
A lot of people don't like it, but like I haven't stayed there yet. I kind of want to try it out.
It's a curse was put on it.
What?
Yeah, it was a curse put on. They had an outbreak because they messed up with the mummies. I'm talking about the real, and they had an outbreak of bed bugs.
No.
Yeah.
At the Luxor in Vegas. So
the Luxor Vegas.
I'm sure
they had to shut it down for a long time. Nobody came out and said, "Yo, why is that shut down?" They shut it down because they had an outbreak of bugs, and you can't just be putting pyramids.
No.
Yeah, look it up.
And you think it's because the pyramid was set up?
Man, they did something. They disturbed the peace, bro. Once you disturb the peace and you try to bring up something, you got a canoe in there and you writing on the wall and then you start gambling and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Yeah, go out to the great bug.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
you got Billy Carson rhyming now. So this,
in 2025, that's last year.
Yeah.
Several guests filed lawsuits claiming they were bitten by bed bugs during stays in the Luxor in 2024.
What I told you, bro.
Wow.
I don't say nothing that's not real. 2
separate Luxor guests reported bites. One had a severe allergic reaction, had to go to the hospital.
So anybody can read some of the curses because I think the guy who discovered the pyramid touching people's bodies. Yeah. Going in there, pulling out body. Nobody need to see. Why are you touching the old kings and stuff? See, that's you doing wrong. I think a spider bit him on his hand. And I think he got a cold or the flu or something. He died there on the spot.
See, some people become Spider-Man. Other people just get the flu.
Yeah, man. Sometimes Ethiopians, they mad to this day, bro. And I've been to the British Museum out there in London. So the artifact, it was sad after a while, y'all. I ain't gonna front. You walk through, you go, damn, they got this and that. Then they got big statue, they got they got everything. Robbed that place blind. And they're upset. Ethiopia said they put in and this is serious, I can look this up. They said we want our artifacts back. We want, because y'all touch, and then they be dropping bombs over there, knocking down monuments that was up there for ages, just knocking all in the library of Ashurbanipal, just blowing stuff up. It's just crazy. It's like children, yo.
Damn.
Yeah, they over there doing all type of crazy stuff. Knowledge born, peace to the God. Knowledge born. Knowledge.
I got the video pulled up of.
Billy Carson. Let's see it. Let's see it. Shout out to Billy Carson, man. Yeah.
Can vibe to.
Yeah. Pull it back from the top.
So I provided that need to them.
Listen up.
Can vibe to. So I provided that need to them, and because I provided it, they streamed it. And when they streamed it, guess what happened? Money magically appeared in my bank account every month from the streaming platforms. I didn't go into music saying, I got to get in this music business so I can get all this money. I got into the music business so I can change reality. I could change the music that's being listened to out there. I can have a certain percentage of people listening to something that's going to be healthy for them, that's going to benefit them, that's going to enlighten them at the same time with the lyrics.
Come on.
It's going to bring positivity into their lives. That's why I got into music. And because I did it that way, I get checks every month. I make conscious music that people can vibe to.
Yeah. Yo, hold up. We got to shout him out, man. Billy Carson's like the cool teacher. You know what I'm saying? That you want to be, you don't want to miss his class. Now you're MCing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Billy Carson, man, because you have the heart to get behind the mic and spit and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's fire right there, yo. Shout out to Billy Carson, man. He writing his lyrics. Yo, you can imagine. He already looked like one of those. You ever saw Dr. York books? You got old pictures. He looked like one. And me and Donnie Arcade, shout out to the great Donnie Arcade, one of the greatest flows, him and Crip Jesus. You know Donnie Arcade?
Yeah.
Come on, Royal Priesthood. Danny Salinas know what I'm talking about. And, you know, I think I don't know if he managed him, but he's definitely, that's the same clique. So it's on now. Once again, it's on. Shout out to Billy Carson for having the courage. Takes a lot to get behind the microphone and really do it. And to do it, to change. And then you got change coming in your pocket for it. That's all good.
Yeah. You got to do it for the love. You got to do it because you love it. For you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you ain't doing it for the love, you playing games.
I've been recording so many artists throughout the years and recording for you and things like that. And I made this compilation album, and I had gotten to the point where like I had to get it out of me. So I did this one track.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, AD, you trying to be a rapper now? I'm like, no, I just want to let this out for me.
Right.
I wanted to just make this track, do my rhymes just for myself.
Right.
I don't care what happens out of this. I just need to produce this to release.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
I did. And I put it out as the first track of my album, and it was such satisfaction,
Right.
just to get it out
Yeah.
and hear it and know that it exists, and the fact that it exists for me
Yeah.
is all I needed.
But then you went and got on the track with the big dogs, yo.
Which
You
one?
got on the track with the
Oh,
royal
yeah.
priesthood. And you held it down. You held your own. And it's like, come on, a lot of people can't rhyme with the likes of Zodiac,
Yeah.
Kill Rifkin, and the adorable, craziest. I call her Mrs. Precise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like Ty Phoenix. It's like everything's clear, and the
Yeah.
words are right there. It's like washing. Yo, it's it's nice and clean.
Yeah.
And it's just lyrics, and she hits it. She do like this is a woman's touch, man.
It's an honor, but I gotta tell you that the love is what took it over, because
Oh, you drama with love?
I did it for the love of the sound.
Yeah.
And when you have a passion for something and you truly feeling it, like you're not trying to do something, you're just doing it out of a flow.
Yeah.
That's the best, because it just becomes something that you just have to do.
Praise Jah. Word. No, for real, it just came out.
Yeah.
You had to get it out the system, but you did a great job.
Thank you.
Because you're a musician. Sometimes like you could bounce on your flow. Your flow is crazy. You know, you can bounce on the 1 and 2, so you understand the rhythms of getting it. Just like give me our top MCs who used to be DJs and producers. That's up for the chat.
Missy Elliott,
Boom. Okay.
because
Missy
she
Elliott.
started
I would
producing.
have never said Missy Elliott at first.
Well, she's one that I like.
Cool.
I admire her personally as a producer.
Yeah.
Because she was putting it like working with Timberland and making tracks for Aaliyah and stuff like that, and just and making stuff, and you could tell she loved it, and that's how I feel. Like I love it. You know what I mean?
Never said Missy Elliott. That's real. That's
That's a personal.
That's dope though. That's
a
dope.
personal inspiration for me as a producer. I know it sounds kind of off the wall, like what? Missy Elliott? Yo,
She is a rapper. No, she is. You gotta give it to her.
I respect her as a producer.
Yeah, producer. Yeah.
Because she started there, and then she went into something that she loved to do out of pure love. She's like, I don't care what anybody say. I'm gonna come out and spit some stuff just for myself,
Right.
which is what I relate to.
Right.
Because Missy Elliott just loved it. She didn't try to come out to be an artist first.
Right.
She was just a damn good producer and was just like, boom, watch this.
Right.
So that's why I respect Missy Elliott.
Yo, that was so left field and dope and
I know.
so true though. I gotta give you props on that.
Thank you, man.
Because she made hits.
Yes.
And got on that mic. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. Boy, bring it back down.
Shout out to Missy.
The craft room is off the hook right now. They killing it.
Oh, they said Redman.
Yeah, of course. They see that's what I was looking. I said, Missy, I love you.
Yeah, but
Shout out to
I know
Missy.
you were talking about DJs. I forgot Redman was a DJ.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
was
someone
DJ.
put
He was
Redman right
DJ.
here.
There's another one out there. Large Professor, yes.
Mm.
Boom. Come on. Let me write down mine before I forget.
Oh, wait, they said wasn't RZA a DJ?
Yeah, come on, man. Let's go. The chat room is on fire right now. Cool Keith makes beats. That you caught me. Shout out to Madman Damn. I didn't know that.
Now, technically, you could say Dr. Dre.
Of course. Yeah, not technically. You can say that.
Yeah.
He didn't write all of his stuff, but
Right.
he's an MC, though. He was an MC. I don't know who Ice Cube wrote it, right? Probably in
It depends on
WA.
who he collabed with. Like
probably wrote
when
something.
Dre did a collab with Eminem, Eminem wrote his bars for.
We know that.
Yeah. Forgot about Dre.
Yeah.
But you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
You can hear that's M in.
Jay-Z wrote one, too. From
Oh, word?
the big, I think, what's the one that Jay-Z wrote for Dr. Dre? And it's a big hit.
Whoa. Okay,
It was
say it again.
number one. I'll ask y'all.
No, the chat room.
Jay-Z wrote that, and I was like, whoa. And it's a big Dre, Dr. Dre song.
Oh, you talking about? I think it starts with a R.
What's the name of that?
Yeah.
And I was like, Jay-Z wrote that? It was crazy. And then you can hear
I know what you're
the
talking
flow.
about. Renegade.
Come on, AD. Come on. Don't do that. Renegade?
Yeah, Renegade.
No, Dr. Dre rhyme. Dr. Dre rhyme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to talk. That's going to be controversial. We can keep that. Hold that right there.
My
Renegade
bad.
down. We're not Renegade. Did Eminem smoke Jay-Z on that track? Because that's what Nas said. And he murdered. Everybody said that, but we'll have to go back to it. Do you think so? Yeah.
I don't know.
Nas, the
I
great
thought that
Nas said so.
I thought there was
He was in battle mode.
I thought there was ghostwriting happening in that. I could be wrong.
Ghostwriting for nah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
That was two big heavyweights. You got two big juggernauts. Megalith juggernauts on one track.
That was a big track.
Eminem and
2001.
Jay-Z.
Okay, my bad. So wrong answer.
Let me see what the chat say.
First, let's get this. Hey, Priest, would you make a song with Billy Carson featuring Donnie Arcade?
Of course I would.
Ooh.
And you know who that is? That's none other than the Brown Buffalo. Let's blow him up. From Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to him, my brother, man. Brown Buffalo.
Don't you want to say something, though, like, depends on the beat? Don't you feel like that?
Yeah, but I know Donnie Arcade, man. We don't did a song. We did Behind the Ice Wall.
Yeah.
We should celebrate that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Behind the Ice
See,
Wall.
you have the gift of being able to rap on any beat.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
I like dope beats, though.
Yeah, you do like dope beats, but I do notice that you have a variety of styles of beats that you could rap on.
Yeah.
Even beats that don't have drums.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends. It's like if I have something to say
Mm-hmm.
and I have a thought on it,
Yeah.
then that creation goes in because it is the creation part, right? So you got Kanye West. I guess they took blueprints. You know what I'm saying? What I did was go, okay, how I'm going to make this work? I only can make it work the way I make it work. So this requires no drums. Because at the time we was in the studio, Fourth Disciple. Remember, those were rhymes that I would say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it wasn't the right version. So it was just me in battle mode, and so we in the studio was like, yo, I'm just gonna say it the way I say it. You know what I'm saying? Sound effects and then everything, because you felt like, yo, this is something different. Everybody was on the studio, man, listening to it, and it was just a different vibe being in the studio, hearing the big speakers. Is like, oh yeah, it's powerful. It's crazy, man. What the studios can enhance your vocals.
Yeah, just the environment itself. You can be loud in the studio.
Yeah, you know.
That's one thing we can't do in here. It's all headphones.
Yep, Solar Facts is right. Aguilar is definitely up there, top 10 of DJs and producers that rhyme. I saw Large Professor. Yes, RZA. Yep. So I'm gonna change it back. Priest Buffalo. Yeah, man, it's up to you, man. I like the Brown Buffalo. It was dope. Man, you change your name into anything you want, man. If you change it to get me on the song, get Billy Carson. My man McKepper. Shout out to McKep. He's seen him. He did something out here, LA.
DJ Quick.
DJ Quick. Yep. Yep. The latest is The latest is Kid Capri. I felt he coming a little too late, but Kid Capri, Kid Capri can rhyme.
Is there really a late though? I mean,
Nah, it's not no late. But I felt like, he could have been to that. He's been with all the greats. Yeah. He's DJ he's a legend. And he's rhyming now. In the midst of all the songs that's out now. It's a different category now. I felt like if you'd have did that back then, like Doo-Wop got skills. He did my mixtape one time, and I told him, yo, you rhyming. Eric Sherman, definitely, that's a big one.
I mean, yeah.
Now I was born came with a big heavyweight killer right there. Eric Sherman.
Yeah.
Havoc. Yeah.
Technically, Kanye West.
Yo, number one.
Right?
It's that number one, but that's up there.
He was a producer for
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
He rhymes. He already was rhyming too, yo.
Some MCs ended up going into the studio too and working on making beats. Eminem started messing around with making beats and being more involved in the production end.
Well, Eminem beats, yeah.
He started getting more involved. But I think when you hang out
nobody's buying his beat though. I'm just saying those beats, he's doing the beats for himself.
Yeah, for himself. Yeah.
These producers, somebody forgot. They forgot number one, Q-Tip.
Q-Tip.
Right? Come on. Oh, they just said it. Underland Fortress, you got that one, man. Not me. That goes out to Underland Fortress. Of course, the great Todd Phoenix. Wow. Yes. I think it's something when you do the beat, you could feel it too. Rakim, also did beats and Big Daddy Kane. I didn't know that. Well, I was like, oh snap, yeah.
Timbaland also, and me and him got the same birthday.
Timbaland is March 10th?
March 10th, this Tuesday.
Wow.
Shout out to Timbaland. And he's one of my favorite producers too.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. He had a run. Wow, Zodiac, yes, exactly. Now, let me tell you, I love Zodiac beats. He has this sound that I like. Yep, Rock Marcy and Zodiac is a dope producer too. I like his beats, like all his beats. The way he hit me with one song. It's in my old hard drive. The beat was crazy. I was like, yo, I like Zodiac beats too. That's crazy. Bismarck, yes. Bismarck didn't write his rhymes. Yeah, he was a great entertainer. Yeah, Kane, he delivered like no one else though.
Yeah,
but he also Shock G. Oh yeah, killing it. Shock G, that's way up there. I get around. Shock G with, Shock G. He did what? Come on. Yeah, I get around. Round and round. Yeah, that was fire. I didn't know Jay Dilla rhymed. Jay Dilla never forget. I didn't know Jay Dilla. Who did Jay Dilla rhyme with? They said Dilla. I did not know that Jay Dilla rhymed. Spit.
Pete Rock.
Yes. More true of a producer and rhyme. Yeah, he had the golden voice. We need Killah Priest produced by RZA. I was just thinking about that. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. RZA was there when I did Heavy Mental, man. Yeah. I'm talking about the rhyme. He's like, yo. Yeah, exactly. He was in the studio. We're formulating a lot of that stuff. RZA also gave me the, because I was stuck. It was like, yo, say, I ain't gonna say it, Cheeks and Raggedy. So, yo, just in that. I was like, all right, you got that. Word. Large Professor, Common. I don't know if Common make beats. What beat did Common make?
I don't know. I haven't heard him make them.
Bronze Nath, okay, yep. Purpose, yep.
Common's a Pisces.
Who?
Common.
He's a Pisces?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Yeah, man, that's dope, man. So Pisces are Bible Part 2, yeah, no doubt.
March 13.
Yeah, when you start seeing those signs, how they be lining up, I don't care what it is. I mean, a lot of that stuff be lining up. A lot. You're like, whoa, yep, the Geminis. You can't fight it, man. I mean, it is there. Word. How far do it go back? How far does it go back?
We'll go back.
Astrology within the
Talking about ancient.
Yeah. So what's the difference between astronomy?
Astronomy is the anatomy of the stars and heavens.
The anatomy is the body, so it's the making of.
Right.
So you're talking about it's the clusters, the body.
It's what is out there. Astrology is what it does.
And then
do you know what I mean? Like the anatomy of the body is what goes where,
function,
what happens here, and then like the systems within are a whole different science. Like your respiratory system. Do you know what I'm saying? Your metabolic system. Yeah. That's more where you start going into the astrological. But the astrology isn't even the top study. Chinese astrology, some would say, has more power than the tropical, because we're over here in the West Coast, so we're in the west side technically of Earth, quote unquote. So they call it tropical astrology. But that's also correlated with the Bible. Yeah. But above that is the numerology.
Right.
So if you meet a numerologist, they could speak a little bit more deeper than the astrology, because astrology is just basically numbers also. Right. Aries is 1, Taurus is 2, Gemini is 3. It's just fancier names on top of what numbers are.
Mathematics. So
exactly.
Aries is 1.
Aries is 1, Taurus 2, Gemini 3, Cancer 4, Leo 5, Virgo 6. That's why,
because of the month.
Because of the month and also the order it goes in. So the same with the houses. When people talk about the 4th house and the 7th house, that number 7 is still correlated with Libra, for example. The 3rd house is the 3rd sign, so it's correlated with the energy of Gemini. Do you know what I mean? So if they say that your sun is in the 5th house, then your sun is in the energy of Leo.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So the numbers is still.
So in my father's house, many mansions. I know you. I'm throwing this ball to you.
No, you want it.
So in my father's house, many mansions. Break that down.
That's the houses.
Yeah.
The father's house is the entire universe.
In my father's house, many mansions.
And the many mansions are the many houses within.
Right. So those are the celestial houses that you.
Yeah. So in the astrotheological interpretation.
And then there was a person with the veil waiting at the door. When you see that person, what was that? Person with the water bell.
Man carrying a pitcher of water.
Yeah. Who said that again?
I don't know who said it, but it's in the Bible about follow me into the house where the man carrying the pail of pitcher of water, which is Aquarius. Yeah. So we just crossed that part of the Bible in.
Well, yeah.
So the Bible's showing a timeline.
Why he said that? He said, follow me into a house?
Follow me into the I don't say.
Yeah, look it out. Follow me into a house. When you see the house, follow me into the house.
Let me get the exact.
The big house. You know what the big house are?
When you enter the city.
Huh?
As you enter the city, a man carrying a jar of water will meet you. Follow him to the house that he enters. So yeah, again with the word house, you're talking about house of the zodiac.
Yeah. There's a lot of mans.
But the carrying a pitcher of water is the age of Aquarius, which technically we went into. Some people argue that was 2012.
Somebody said the house of pain.
Some people argue that it's the December 12th, 2021. Or no, 2012.
Yeah, 2012 was the ending of the calendar. End
of the Mayan calendar, which was technically the age of Pisces.
Okay.
It was the end of an age.
Okay. I saw Apocalypto.
Okay.
Right. So they were they seemed like they was living peaceful. Right? They were kicking it. And then who was that came? Was that the Aztecs that invaded them?
What are you talking about?
And Apocalypto, did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
But yo, Aztecs, yeah, we could talk about that.
They came in, because they have zodiac signs too, right? They have the what's their astrology? They have a.
You talking about the Mayan calendar?
Mayan calendar, Aztec. Somebody told me one time, and I forgot the name of it, but
yeah, they have a whole language.
Time back when thence.
See, so much of that knowledge was destroyed.
They have their own joint, right? They have their own zodiac signs too. Yeah, it's called either the Aztec zodiac.
It's the Aztec calendar.
The Mayan calendar. Yeah. But they invaded. It was pretty bloody with the they kind of when you saw them invading, they were kind of bigger than them. Right? The Aztecs they ran them they beat them down.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see the movie?
I didn't see the movie.
I was like, whoa, that was crazy. Was it the Mayans chilling at first, y'all? And then y'all help me with that. And then they were invaded by the Aztecs that were coming in. They were kind of bigger and stronger than them. Somebody said the Olmec. I know that's old, right? There's a Olmec, the Toltec. There's another tech. High tech. No doubt. All right. I'm cracking myself up. So, yeah, so I went to a business school like that before, American High Tech. Yeah, crazy. You said the Olmec?
Somebody asked what book is that scripture. That's Luke 22:10, yo. If you were talking about the same one with the pail of water.
Yeah.
Somebody said something that was really profound. I wanted to bring
Psychic
it up
World
in
of
here.
Walter. Shout out to 99.
Shout out to Michael 8602. He says mathematics. Spring is addition, summer is multiplication, fall is subtraction, and winter is division. I never heard that before, but that's interesting.
Mathematics, spring is addition, summer is
4 seasons, man. See, that's broken up in many ways too. Talking about the 4 Gospels,
and the 4 horsemen.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Who was buried in the shallow grave?
I don't know.
I'm waiting for I know they're gonna see all of those stuff right there. They be coming back around now. You can see them and feel it, like they buried somebody in a shallow grave, something like that. You had the big house, yeah. So, no, you haven't ran into them yet, but you got Mitch Hortz, right?
Mitch Horowitz.
Shout out. You have Alexander was here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's coming back soon.
Yeah. Right? And you have Tahuti.
Yeah.
Jesus, peace. Peace to the God. He said peace to the
Hey,
Podcraft.
CJ.
I got new heat for y'all. Hey, yo. Flowis. Do it nonchalantly. So you're gonna start to hear and see things. Remember before we started the Podcraft? And to get where we at right now is just magnificent. It's a good time for hip hop, and even though we're in the midst of the retrograde, because I learned retrograde here.
Yeah. When
AD first was introduced to astrology, right? Did somebody come in and hypnotize you or something?
Not hypnotize.
He wasn't like that at first. You was flat. But something had happened, and you was like, yo, Priest, check out Santos Bonacci, remember?
Yeah, no, I discovered it all first working at a club. Right. You know what I mean? So I started.
We blasting off. Good.
I saw patterns in people, working at this club because I saw so many people so often. Right. So I saw patterns in people, and I intuitively felt there was a connection happening because we would celebrate birthdays in the club. So it'd be this girl's birthday, that girl's birthday on the same day, and I'd be like, wait a minute, how they look alike?
Right.
You know what I mean? And how come they kind of act alike? This is crazy. And I thought nothing of it. And then another month would happen, and we have more girls have their birthday. This girl has hers today, and the other one has tomorrow.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a minute. How are these 2 girls kind of very similar?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't take much pattern recognition to realize, these girls have the same birthday around the same time, and they kind of act alike. They almost look alike. There's something going on. And then I started talking about that, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're talking about because they both Sagittarius. Right. Or they both Cancers and stuff like that. I'm like, what is that? I was about 22 years old. And they're like, yeah, it's astrology. I'm like, what's up with that? So I got real curious and checked it out and looked into it. And I'm like, yo, this makes a lot of sense. And then I'm like, well, what's my sign? Figured out my own chart. What's my parents' sign? Figured out their chart. I'm like, yo, this makes sense. And then I learned about the fires and the elements and everything. I just went a deep dive. Right. With what the internet was back then. And then did more and more research and all like, this is crazy. And then the Zeitgeist movie came out.
Right.
Switched it up. Because at first it's all about personality charts, sun signs, you know, how people act. I'm like, okay, cool. This is the tendencies of how people are, whatever. And I thought, you know, okay, that's cool. And I was like slightly enthused, you know. And then once the Zeitgeist movie came out and, you know, Jordan Maxwell was on the internet talking about things and incorporating it with the Bible.
Yeah.
And I learned about astrotheology. That's when my mind was blown. Because I'm like, yo, this is in the Bible. Yo, this makes sense. This is kind of talking about man and his relation to the universe. And I'm like, as above, so below.
Right.
What? And I just got really crazy into it.
Right.
This is about 2008. And then, you know, what's it called? Then I met Priest. And Priest was in this esoteric world. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I can't believe Priest is in my studio. And I was thinking like, yo, how perfect is this? Of all MCs for me to end up start working with, I got somebody who was like on the same frequency of, you know what I mean? Of like elevated thinking, elevated lyrics, elevated esotericism, which was already on the path of what I was kind of into.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just weren't some rapper that was famous, that was happened to be talking about, you know, girls in the club and all this stuff like that, you know? It was just way more elevated, which was what my frequency was. So everything was just so perfect. It's like synchronicity.
Yeah, synchronicity.
And that's how I got into it.
Said, knock and the door shall be answered. Ask and you shall receive. Right? So you was connecting yourself with the cosmos.
Yeah.
And then behold, a man came to your door with a microphone. You know, I'm just saying, esoterically, sometimes when you put forth the energy, it comes back. Maybe not when you want it, but it's crazy that it come back because you start observing people and then you started because you was good at that at one point.
Pattern recognition. Everything is patterns. In music, the keyboard, the piano, it's all patterns.
Right.
I played drum corps in school. All patterns.
Right.
Everything is patterns. So sound waves, frequency, it's all numbers. It's all patterns. So when I learned astrology, I'm like, well, this just fits right in.
Right.
Because that's also was just patterns and everything too. So, you know, 88 constellations, 88 keys on the keyboard. I'm like, yo, this is all, I was figuring out the matrix through a different angle.
Yeah.
Through music.
Yeah.
And because I already had a musical mind, picking up the astrology was fast.
Right.
You know, when you start learning piano, you could pick up any other instrument quicker.
Yeah.
Because you already start training the mind into music.
Right.
Same when people go to school and they start learning about clarinet or whatever. If you start learning any instrument, learning other instruments becomes easier.
Right.
Because you've already gotten into the world of music and your mind becomes trained with the matrix of music, so to speak. So,
right.
Astrology kind of fits with that too. You know, and it came in through intuition because it's an intuitive science.
Back down a little bit.
You know, you have to experience it, not just learn it. And a pop-up bubble?
No, I want to see what Robert.
Yes, I do, by the way.
He says, Ayatollah rest in the sky. The clouds, my sofa.
There it is. I see him.
Ayatollah rest. Okay. I thought you said something I want to see. Yeah. That's just a lyric.
Oh, okay.
All right. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's it. So that's how I got into all that. And then
you push forth something and then in return you received it.
Yeah, it came in fast. It was around 2008, 2009, and then around that time also I was seeing 1111, like a lot, to a point where it was getting spooky.
Right.
You know, and then double numbers and everything. So I had like a whole awakening thing. And in hindsight now, astrologers say, "Oh, you were going through your Jupiter return." I'm like, okay, cool. But you know, yeah, at that time that was a whole awakening. I started getting the feng shui. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah, the clean feng shui is the area of your living conditions with least things in it.
Resistance, yeah.
Resistance.
Yeah, least resistance, a flow. Just basically creating flow, you know, wind and water and stuff like that.
Right,
so
wind and water, yeah. Chimes.
I rearranged my whole house and changed my whole life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You had a fish too. You had a fish.
Yeah, I had a fish. That's a whole other story too. But yeah,
you're Pisces.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sensitive and intuitive to that.
Right.
To energy and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So that's what was like the whole situation there. I noticed it.
Right.
and I would like not ignore it. No, noticing these little things. You could drive yourself crazy with that type of mentality too, like because I would look too deep into things. Like my friend would take me to one of these those houses that they take you into to like an escape room. You ever been to an escape room? An escape room is like you go to this place and then you have to try to figure out how to get out through all of these little tricks they put inside this little room. It's a fun thing to do that people do. They go to what's called escape rooms.
I've seen one.
Yeah.
I've seen one, never been in.
I can't go to those things because I look too deep into
this. Is it one room? Hold on. Do you put on those big glasses?
No, you're thinking of VR. But no, this is an escape room is where they put you into this little room and there's little clues in the room that give you a way to get out. So this unlocks this door. You figure out how to unlock this key. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Most people love those things.
Right.
My problem is I look too deep into things.
Yeah.
And thinking it's something that's too deeper. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it ends up being something simple, and my mind's getting too advanced in it.
That's why. Yeah. Sometimes you could become like, I don't want to say this because I'm gonna say it. That's why we do the Patreon too. But sometimes you can have anxiety or depressed or things like that because your mind is already deep. So if you start thinking real deep, you start seeing things that other people can't see. So if you start watching a movie, you got to be able to pull yourself back a little bit because you go into the film and you start seeing all of the esoteric symbols, signs that they're throwing.
Yes.
And you start, your eyes are open. You be able to see those things.
Yeah.
And not everybody can see that. They're looking at you like, yo, what are you talking about?
Well, back when I smoked weed,
trees from the forest.
Yeah, back when I smoked weed, that's when it was really crazy because the weed would make you think deeper than you need to be.
Yeah,
and you got to realize it's not that deep. You know what I mean? So
really,
I pulled back.
We can pull back on that.
It depends. It depends on the topic.
Ross has been doing this for a long time.
But the escape rooms I could not go to when I was high because I looked too deep into things.
Yeah.
So I've learned how to balance it out and know, like, in some moments in your life you got to keep it simple.
Yeah.
And in other moments you might be able to use a little bit of numerology or a little bit of feng shui or a little bit of some esoteric sciences and stuff like that. Yeah. And then now that I'm older and like I don't smoke weed anymore, like I'm just super balanced now.
Right.
But back in the day, when you learn some stuff, you want to go and tell everybody.
Right.
Yeah. And now it's like I know when to keep quiet now.
Yeah,
but
I know when to hold them.
You get excited, you know what I mean? When you're high and you're like new to this stuff.
Right.
I wasn't even that young back then.
Yeah.
I was like 29, 30.
Right.
But I was just so like
you were
excited.
young in knowledge.
Yeah, young in knowledge.
There's no.
That's why I feel like 30 is still young.
Yeah,
when you're in your 30s, you're still a kid, man. You're not really grown until you hit 40. That's why they say 40 is when your life begins.
Right.
See what I mean? Because once I hit 40, I was like, okay, I figured it out. Let's clean this up. Do you know what I mean? Let's be an adult now. I know I should have been an adult when I was 25, but you're not.
Right.
Once you hit 40, you're like, okay, let's take things a little more seriously now.
Right.
And you got my head straight.
Right. Right.
And then so that's where things started to line up for me.
Right.
That's just for me. I know for everybody it's different. Some people get their stuff together when they're 29 and stuff, but it is what it is. But for me, because I lived a long time, like in that world. But I'm just happy to have been exposed to what I've been exposed to. It's been a great journey.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what led me down that whole pathway. Zeitgeist movie, and then
Spirit science.
Yeah, spirit. You talk about spirit science. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And then Santos Bonacci was just a whole open world.
Shout
for
out to
me.
Santos Bonacci.
Man, I became his main disciple. I saw every video that he had put out.
Yo, you kind of like spoke it better than that.
Because I remember
came through, you kind of like, you was a big fan of his.
Yeah.
But you overwhelmed him. He was like, yo, you was like, you was just dropping it. I was even shocked.
Yeah.
And Santos was like, yeah, I said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
He forgot what he had said.
Yeah.
And I would remind him. But still.
Manly P. Hall.
Yeah, a lot of stuff he got from Manly P. Hall too. That's why I brought it up. Yeah.
That was a blackout, like a person that goes into a trance and speak sometimes. So he probably don't remember some of the things that he said because he was channeled. He was so tuned in. It's like you go fast.
Priest, this happens to you.
Right, blacking out.
You have people spitting lyrics that you spit,
Right.
and you probably don't remember.
That's cannabis.
How often does that happen?
Huh?
How often has that happened to you, where people are spitting lyrics at you that you forgot that you wrote?
Yeah. It happens. It happens. But I can kind of contact it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit if you start saying it, and then it's like, okay, yeah, I was bugged out.
Yeah.
I was a little zoned in, zoned out or something. But then you go, okay, yeah. You channel, you be like, oh, okay, I see.
And I know you've had fans that would spit word for word your lyrics right at you.
Shout out to Magic, man. Magic, he spit some stuff to me. Yeah.
And it was your words?
Yeah. He remembers like just verses that you do on freestyles here and there and stuff. Like, oh, shout out to Now I Was Born. He played, what was that? It was Vedic Vape Room 3. And I had no idea that the third verse, it was a 3 or 5. So one of the two. But it's the one with Butterfly.
Okay.
And I had no idea that I blacked out on that one. I was like,
really?
It's some good stuff. But I like when it come back to you, because whatever you put out in the universe, it comes back to you in different forms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I tell people that you channel this information. You channel this.
Well, I recorded that. You recorded me. What did you feel? Shout out to Hakim. You recorded. There's one time though, I'm not gonna front. I got mad, yo.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
I wanted to say this. I had this verse, and I wanted to go there. We was at the studio.
In Irvine.
Yeah. And I don't know what happened because we used to have sessions there, laughing and everything, right?
I had too many girls there?
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, it was so, and I didn't never get to do it, and I ended up losing that book, losing that paper, that round. I had it right there, and man, you were supposed to record, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna go in. That was like one of those times.
What?
Yeah, and I
wait. So you wrote it on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
And it disappeared?
Yeah. Did
Why
you
didn't you tell
papers?
me?
You got the papers?
Yeah, I have everything that you have done.
Let me see the papers, because this one, if you can find this paper, let me see the papers.
Wow.
You got them?
No shit. I don't think
All
I
right,
have
let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, if you find this paper, man, word.
No, I had turned into you a whole file of papers that
it
you
wasn't
left.
in there. It wasn't
oh,
in there.
oh, you looked in there.
It wasn't in there. It wasn't in there. I looked through it and I saw the certain things, but I was like, nah, that wasn't.
So you're missing a piece of paper that you wrote something on?
Yeah. Yep. It's always like that.
And it was really good, and you didn't get a chance to record it that day?
Yeah. It's when we was doing the Sade. Remember, it was like the Sade. It was what was that Sade?
No Ordinary Love?
No Ordinary Love. It's around that time. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Wool too, man. DJ Wool, what a great time.
DJ Wool.
Yeah, we was at DJ Wool. I would go from DJ Wool crib to AD studio, DJ Wool studio to AD's, back and forth. And I had the white lightning then, right? I had the white van. I had the white van, and it would go from there to there. It was just a great time. And the van took us around. That was the chariot. I saw a clip earlier today. He looked like he was looking around, something peeping. Yeah, but man, this is a good conversation. What's that?
This is hold on a second. I'm trying to bring it.
We never recorded it.
No, we didn't record it. I just wanted to show.
A Babylon system is a vampire fallen empire. Man, so many people are waking up now. Let's just do a shout out. Let's give a clap for that. For all people waking up and stuff. Where's the clap at, bro?
Oh.
Yo.
This is how the studio used to look.
Yo.
We used to go live on Justin.tv.
Yeah. I was sweaty right there, yo.
Yeah, because I had turned my closet. I turned my closet into the downstairs closet room. I turned it into a sound booth.
Yeah.
And that's where Priest would record.
Yeah, we was doing a lot of
Remember this song?
Yeah, we do a lot of harmonizing and stuff like that too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to me about that footage first.
That's all I know. This footage is out there. Somebody had caught us on just in case. This is not on my channel.
Yeah, shout out to King David. I just saw somebody shout him out. Yeah, man, that's us. Man, back then, that was
a cool little studio room in there.
That was dope. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's the feel when you feel like it's a small booth.
Yeah.
Oh, you playing exclusives?
This one's not my studio. This is you at Wool's studio.
Oh yeah.
That's DJ Wool's studio because he got all the records, man.
Yeah, a lot of weed.
That's behind the scenes.
Yeah, take that down. Take that down. Okay. Go through it first. Yeah.
I mean, this is already online, so
yeah, man.
It's already out there.
I had to go, because I want to document all of it. That's dope, exclusive right there. There we go. Can we guess those lyrics? Killah Priest? I don't know, man. I don't know.
You have so many,
yeah,
so many good albums.
Yeah,
that it's getting ridiculous, man. Because you're kind of putting out like,
but not like now though. Now, ooh,
it's just so many masterpieces.
Yeah, Psychic World. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That we're at
mental. Everyday brings.
It makes it difficult to rank anything. You know,
the sun. Should we play some music?
Whatever you want to do. It's your show.
Rasta music, man. Let's go some dreads. So I'm getting in the mood right now. It's cool because getting in the mood. Good space. We've been doing the Patreon. Me and AD, we on the right accord. You know what I'm saying? So everything is coming out nicely. We got some other business that that's coming out great. Recording that DJ Just J. What up, my brother? I got the joint you sent me too. Look how dang. I had the little hat on.
Yeah, man.
I see that?
Player.
Priest slimmed down a little bit. Yeah.
That's the Irvine studio, yo.
Irvine, yeah.
Had my turntables out.
Yeah. You see me with the lion joint?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Saki got me rocky.
Oh, yo, I need that footage, man. Cut it real quick.
I didn't play the audio. Don't
show no more. Don't show no more. I want to go through some of that. I know you have all of that stuff, bro.
I mean, it's kind of out there.
Yeah. I know, just see. I don't want y'all to see that yet. I want to go through them myself.
Yeah, got you.
Album with Shroom, shout out. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah, Shroom got some stuff, man.
Shroom is an excellent producer, man. For like producer to producer, I got mad respect for Shroom, but he's got the fancy equipment too.
Man, we got legendary stuff.
Yeah, he has high end tech.
Yeah, he had hooked me up. Now I got a new interface. Everybody running around trying to get that Apollo. I got something that's even doper because Shroom was here. He was around. Shout out to Magic. I see you. Yeah, no doubt. Marka Buddha in the building. Masterful Buddha. Yeah. What about the songs we got? Marka Buddha. What's the other one? Within the Chamber. What was Within the Chamber? You got that?
In the Chamber. That's all it's called?
Yeah, Within the Chamber. I think that's his little story.
Let me check your giant file of unreleased songs.
I know, man. They're going to come out. Listen.
Oh, my God.
This is the time where you got to put stuff out. It's retrograde. Not putting it out right this moment. I spoke with the team. But we got something coming on your birthday.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we got the video. Oh, wait, should we show them the video in fullness? I stopped it last time.
Ooh, the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's the Podcraft.
It's up to you.
We can let. You want to save it for Patreon or the Podcraft?
I mean, you're releasing it on Tuesday.
Yeah, so let them see it.
Okay.
No, you don't think that? You don't think so? All right.
Hey, no, I'm not saying either way. This is your show. We can do whatever you want to do, man.
All right. We'll think about that if everybody throw fire in the chat, or they show some love and hit that subscribe button, super chat, and remember, show them how to hit the super chat. AD.
Yeah, everybody watching should be subscribed. By the way, no, you'd be surprised.
Please don't be knowing,
because we in a lot of people's algorithms that pop up already, so they already feel like they're already getting access, but they should always be subscribed anyway.
Yeah,
And
shout out to
hit the
Crumb
like
too.
button.
They kicked my man Crumb off the internet.
Oh, that's right.
He shall return.
What's up with that?
They kicked him off. He shall return. Shout out to my brother. He hit me up. He told me that nobody can hold him back. And he gonna do a presentation soon. He said he got some fire stuff. We always love when Crumb, protect this man at all costs. What's the saying?
What's the best nation donation?
Nah, that one. No, Crumb saying what we always say. Teach.
He has a lot of things he says.
That's all right, Zach.
That's all right, Zach.
And who's next slide?
Oh yeah, Mighty Hebrew.
Next slide.
That's right.
Next slide.
Man, it's a lot.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, hold on. I'm duplicating something here to create.
I'm reading something right now, just to let y'all know. Let me see. Is it? Hold on. What time is it? Oh, I missed this. I missed this one.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go like this.
What is this? What is this? I see. Hold on. All right.
Okay, hold on. Almost ready.
For what?
I'm gonna show them the website. Because you told me to show them how they can super chat.
Oh yeah. Hit that super chat, yo. Support the movement, man. It's gonna be crazy. If y'all all just do $5 right now, we be on. There's 113 in there. We'll be on top. We'll be on top. That'd be crazy. That's more studio.
Yeah,
That's more things. Or just 5 from everybody. Word. That'd be dope. Right about now.
The funk.
Something small, but if the best nation is what nation, AD?
Donation.
Hey, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So y'all donate. Hesitate. Oh, Oakland looking beautiful right now. Shout out to Just Jay. Man. Yeah, I miss Oakland. I gotta get back out there. Homeboy hit me up too for another tea ceremony. Soon I'll be coming to your town doing tea ceremonies around. And within the tea ceremonies, you'll get to sit down. We talk, we break bread, drink tea. I'll tell stories. Just Jay know he's been the one, maybe twice, and it's a very intimate circle, and it doesn't. You make sure it's a nice room, and the tea there, and I just build, and I listen to freestyles. We just have fun, man. We just be drum circle like, so we just have our own zone out. We drink some good tea, different kinds. I explain the tea, and we just have a good time. So we'll be there. Be square. Be there, don't be square.
Yeah.
That's with that.
And this is the website right here, y'all, kppodcraft.com.
Yeah, if you leave a donation, super chat, go there. That's the best way because we get 100.
Yeah, right there. There's a red button that says send super chat.
Yeah. Everybody, $5 right now would be fine.
Yeah, you can send 333, 420, 777.
Oh
15.
yeah, so that's
you can also do custom. You can go to other and put $200 if you wanted to.
Hey man, that'd be special.
Shout
out to Ceaseless. Well, he sponsored the craft many nights, man, many times. Times.
And then below that, you'll see a place to put the message. And
we'll do something special for brothers and sisters that do that.
And you can put your name there. You can put your name as anonymous, or you can put your actual name. And then when you right now it says PayPal, but you can still send with a credit card through PayPal. you may not have to create an account. But if you do have an account, you can still use, any payment. And then once you click that, your super chat will pop up on screen during the live show, just like it does for a regular super chat. So this is a better way to send super chats, and you can also send this way during the Wednesday show. You know what I mean? Right. On the Wednesday show, it won't pop up on screen, but during the Podcraft, when you submit this way, your super chat will pop up on the screen in 2 places. You'll see. So that is the best way to do super chat. But if you still prefer the traditional way through the website or through the YouTube, that's fine.
That's old, man. It's in with the new.
Yeah.
2026, new things are happening. I can play out a little bit. Yeah, let me see the oh yeah, what was that Marco Buddha joint?
Marco Buddha joint. Which one? I couldn't find chamber or anything.
Within the chamber?
Yeah.
Yours probably be Masterful Buddha. It'd probably be that old name. Sometimes I change names.
Sometimes.
The feeling, because if I send you a track, you shorten it down. So it may be, it may be the rhyme and disclosure. You be like, yo, I like disclosure.
Yeah, because that was...
You send it back like disclosure. I'm like, no, it was called...
Yeah, well, sometimes it has no name, so I'll name it whatever the beat was called.
The rhyme and disclosure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or I'll just name it what the chorus sounds like it would be called.
Yep. The other one is called... Change that now. The one you call Life is a Test.
Oh, yeah.
That's called The Pursuit. The Pursuit of Happiness.
Okay.
So we gonna literally do that in front of
all. We're making production.
In front of all. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the process.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Do you say Pursuit of Happiness in the song?
Come on, man. Play it. Play the hook.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost it.
This is produced by G Smooth. He's in the building.
Wow.
Yo, G Smooth, let me see you ring it. Yeah. G Smooth. I remember this beat. Hold on, let's set it up right. Let's get some G Smooth. What's good, my brother? We're gonna do some real hip hop. We're gonna name it. If you don't hear Pursuit of Happiness in it, then it's cool because it starts with the hook. This the vibe that I've been in, right? The whole the cat's about to wild out. It's perfect time it's perfect time. I'm gonna jump now. He's scheming, but he ain't doing nothing but eating right now.
Doing nothing but eating.
Yo, AD.
Yeah.
Do you show the painting for Priest yet? Oh, the album cover.
Oh yeah. No. So you have an artist who submitted a painting of you that I promised him that I would show the world when you were here.
Let's get it. Brad Kelly, the Builder 720. G Smooth is here. Should we play a little bit of it? Because I'm going to name the song Pursuit of Happiness. AD named it Life is a Test. But I said, nah, we got to change it back.
Mm-hmm. I'm just putting up the...
He said, bump that. Bump that, bump that, bump that up.
Okay, is he ready?
Yeah, and he said, bump that. Set it off right. Yeah. Can we hear Killah Priest theme song? Yeah, man. Stress. Life is a test. I must progress where thoughts are processed. Express in pursuit of happiness. Keep self in check in the world of madness. Trauma impacts my APA access. Physical stress response. React with sadness. I'm not active, become dysregulated. Times I hesitated. Then I recalibrated. Knowledge of the ages. It's nothing if I'm sunken. Become a drunken. Swallowed on my payments. Wallowed on the pavement. Excitotoxic drinking. Stop the drinking. Read the Bible for my thinking. Solomon words. Woo! Wheel it back. We official. The sound, the name of that song is Pursuit of Happiness. You heard it?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Hit the hook one more time, just the hook. This the feeling I've been in.
Where thought tests, I'm up. Stress, life is a test. I must progress. Where thoughts are processed, express in pursuit of happiness. Keep self in check in the world of madness.
Stop it. Try. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Yo, that's the zone. No doubt we got nothing but fire in the chat. That's the zone I've been in. That's the zone I've been in. That right there remind me, it's just a good feeling. And that's the zone. It's like, shout out to G. Yo, you killed that beat. The frequency god, no doubt. The frequency of that, when you played it for me, I felt like, yo, I need something. I need a change. I need something that speaks to the soul. And that beat right there, they brought it out. Shout out to G. Frank. Thank you, my man. And so that type of vibe is just a great vibe. And it pulled it out. It's like, yo, that's the type of vibe that that was a good vibe. Yeah. So I needed one of those. And the beat supplied that. So that wasn't created I heard that beat. I was like, yo, that beat right there, stress. A lot of people going through stress now. Right?
Life is a test.
Yes. It's resemblance of something, right? So that's a good time. Now, you know what month we in.
Yeah.
And it so happens, the crazy part is that AD's birthday is the same day that my first album dropped, Heavy Mental. Can I make that up? And there was some other synchronicities that was going on.
It's a powerful month, man. March is when we march forward.
Who's that, Romans?
No, Santos Bonacci.
Oh, yeah, but the Romans, that's the Roman calendar, right? It's like marching and making them roads and we're gonna conquer till they saw them big gigantic elephants.
Yeah.
His name was Hannibal. They saw the big chill out. Came with elephants on them, yo.
Elefante.
I wonder how they felt seeing this African big giant. There must have been big elephants. Imagine somebody running up on you with elephants back then.
Yeah.
That's hard.
They were bigger, huh?
Yeah. India got some elephants too, though.
Yeah, they would ride them in parades.
Yeah.
Like Prince Ali in Aladdin.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yo, you know about that? Yeah, Hannibal was on fire. Yep. Shout out. You know about that? Elephants remember your face too. You know that?
Yeah, they have a good memory.
Yeah. And you ever saw that elephant that chased that lady down and kicked her around?
No.
Let me tell a story real quick before you show it.
I guess
the elephant, this lady did something to this elephant. The elephant made up his mind, chased that lady down, kicked her around, and he unalived her.
Oh, word.
Guess what? Showed up to the funeral. Knocked the casket over. Wouldn't even let her out of the funeral.
Damn.
Look it up. I'm not lying. So those are type of, CJ Franklin said facts, Priest. Yo, they got that type of memory. Like the crows.
Like F that B.
Yeah. Wouldn't even let her. He knew, because I think the elephants, they have like some type of burial or funeral too. Something like that. Yes, thank you, Alex. Ali. Yeah, I got you. He said elephants grieve they're dead by tapping one leg on him. Come on, man. Run around scared of you gotta leave elephants in the element.
Ooh, elephants in the element.
You run around nervous. You see the ones you see at the zoo, that ain't real elephants, man. Shout out to my man Legacy who lives in Africa. You seeing a tamed cat. You gotta stay real, bro. They be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like how the gorilla be. Maybe I don't like else, but the gorilla be just be sitting there like, yeah, they got me here last week. They be thinking though, but the elephants, they're incredible, man. Somebody said they was big mice. Get out of here, bro. Stop looking at cartoons, yo. Don't come over here talking about you gonna give an elephant a peanut. Nah, come on, man. Take away, let's do away with the myth. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Under. Yeah. Under, you got the, yo, there's the king of the jungle, man. I'm a Leo and I'm saying this. I give it up to the elephants, man. Elephants are big, gigantic. Nobody want no parts of the elephant.
Yo, you remember the Aladdin though, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Elephants in Aladdin. I did a beat to using the Prince Ali.
Ooh, what a challenge.
I don't know if you would use this.
Let's go. You know that's under land. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. AD beat. Let's go.
Hold on. Yeah, this is back in the day.
Shout out to Coach Kadaka.
Sound Daddy beat.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jump.
Yeah,
jump. It's the chorus right here. Verse.
West Coast.
Yeah.
So you go. The production you can get because your production is like big.
Yeah, that was
out
back in the
here.
day.
Yeah. Out here you did a lot of shoot to boom boom, like you know, parade, almost like anthems.
Yeah.
So like
I was always thinking live show.
Yeah.
Whenever I did beats, I always considered the live show because that was always the goal.
I want to see you get dirty though. Like,
yeah, I
Brian,
know.
Yo, you'll probably be crazy.
I know.
I'm talking about static in it and just drums and stuff like that.
Wait, even the beats I made for you specifically, I made them big to sound like especially for you, I would add organs because you're the priest.
Yeah.
So I would make it almost like a dark church type of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And choirs. I always added choirs because you have such a big sound.
Right.
One of my favorite albums working on the mixing, I did mixing and mastering for Lord Sun.
Right.
Which was an honor.
Yeah.
But I worked so hard
you did.
to give you the God voice.
Yeah.
And that's we're gonna make a memory plaque for that album. But Lord Sun, if y'all go back and listen to that, the mixing and mastering I did for that.
Yeah, the timing.
Man.
Yeah.
Because not only did I make your beat, your voice sound big, but I had to make those beats sound big too because some of those were in mono.
Right.
So I had to make them into stereo.
Yeah.
Just to widen them out and make them big and broad.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lord Sun. But that ultimately,
Lord Sun is that's one of my favorite covers, man. And that album was so special because of the timing. We did it like what was right after Rocket to Nebula, so it was like a feeling like, okay, let's keep this. You know, it's a special time.
Yeah,
that's what I'm feeling about now.
Mm-hmm.
Swift. You should show the cover
if you wanted to do that. Yeah, but yeah, big and epic was always my style.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to be like a film composer. Like I'm trying to make like soundtracks for the next Batman and Avengers and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my style.
You can bring it down a little bit.
I know.
But I'm just saying, keep that. Yeah. But bring it like we're sitting talk.
I would need an example.
Yeah.
So because I could flip anything.
Yeah.
Like I could flip a Dre beat, or I could flip something that's more steady. Like
some of the stuff, because I want to see. Because I know you can. Do you loop? It gets you sampling a little bit.
Sampling is where I get scared.
Yeah.
That's why you don't hear me making sample beats, which is why I don't make many beats for you.
That's good.
Because you sound amazing on sample beats.
Yeah, but I could do just regular beats too.
From scratch?
Yeah, from scratch. If you do it right and it's the right, I can do it straight up.
Because a lot of my beats sound too clean, like a Dre beat.
Yeah.
To where it sounds a little bit too like fresh and clean. It doesn't sound.
It's just big.
It doesn't sound.
It's great. It's just big orchestra, and the big orchestra and very polished. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was just an
that's
example.
one style. You can just break it down and go, okay, now and I guarantee you when you do something different,
Yeah.
out of you. It's just like
I could do boom baps all day.
Yeah.
But the problem is boom baps sound good on samples.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid to sample because I feel like I got to get it cleared. Do you know what I mean? What if this gets bigger? We have to pay for the clearance fees.
Just Blaze, right? Just Blaze never sampled before, right? When I was working with him, he would just make beats like this, boom, 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 just like how you talking. He would just make it on the spot, crazy nice.
Yeah.
He gave Fourth Disciple his props, RZA. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, yo, this what I do, and I was like, yo, I wonder what'd happen if he started saying. But I didn't care because the beats he made for me, he made those from scratch. And then he got with Rockefeller and he started sampling. So I saw, it was Dave
because we can
Dash.
create the illusion of sampling by sampling yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we make the loop, but we loop it in a way where it sounds like we're looping a sample. But
Look
the sample
Kanye.
is
Kanye got back dirty and he just said Kanye was on a big scale, but he said, I'm gonna go dirty, and that's what caught everybody. Cause he started saying, this is what y'all forgot about. I'm gonna just stay here. And then he played with those, just like a little bit of listen to Four Living Creatures. That's just a loop. We're gonna play that video too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Because I could make you Scott Storch style tracks all day. But
well, let's do them then, AD. But I'm just saying, let's do those.
Yeah.
But let's get dirty.
I just don't think you want Scott Storch. I think you want
I'm
something.
trying to not to mess with your creative
yeah.
process.
But I could switch it up though. That's the thing. I know what you kind of want and need. Yeah. It just needs to sound like a sample, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
While still being big and not being too big where it overrides you.
Yeah, interludes. Those sounds like could be interludes because I want to take it back to like interludes and bridges. People don't do bridges and interludes true. And
so more progressive.
Yeah, hip hop is all over the place now. There's no structure. Shout out to Timbo King. I spoke to Timbo King earlier. So there was no structure really no more, except you got the classics like The Teacher. You know what I'm saying? He sticks to his format. The great KRS-One. So he has a format of boom bap. He understands that and mastered that of sticking to the format. And he sounds great on it. He just knows how to execute that.
Yeah.
And
it's easy to do the 90s boom bap because I could just play some vintage keys.
Man, you'll probably be crazy.
And then loop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy to do that.
Loop yourself. Loop yourself.
Just loop yourself.
And then just get that to me. It could just be the loop and you add everything else later or stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just for you, I feel like going more orchestral. Because I can't just give you no regular boom bap with some vintage keys. Exactly. Because that's kind of too old school. Yeah. But yours is kind of, I gotta like to set you up for a storyteller type thing.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm with it.
We did have that one beat that we submitted, but that was just a reunited. A revamp. It was called Beauty. I don't know if you want me to play it, but yeah, it was an exclusive that we did that we switched up. It was this beat. I won't put. This is just the beat. I have the version with you on it. This is my beat right here, y'all.
Yeah.
And you're talking through
this. The hallway, Victorian, big.
Yeah.
Like.
Do you want to hear?
That's crazy.
You want it?
It's called Beauty?
Yeah.
That don't sound beautiful.
Do you want it? Here.
Is it a story? Yeah.
Let me play the version with you on it.
Is it a story?
Well, it's a flip from one of your other songs.
Yeah.
It's this one.
In the shadows we travel in fleets, mammals of peace, through channels discreet, beneath the mantle of priest and priestess, secrets released, a noiseless voyage, feel the warmness, calm.
Is this
Dust storms, gas clouds we thrust on. It's like they clash loud, we clutch palms. Some hooked arms, we look strong. But previous within our ingredients was the primordial obedience. We were no comedians, but bohemian. We mixed
From
in the
scratch.
gold of the globe to show that we are the whole Prometheus. After pouring sunlight over the first morning, then covering it with night, letting it sit, then removing the lid, letting the light of knowledge drip into the deepness of the dip.
Look at the choir.
Into the secretion of the wits. Just keeping with the trip. Okay, as the light soaked, it was micro. Then add 1 teaspoon from the Bible and half a teaspoon from the myth. Then add 1 cup of rulers and 2 cups of slaves. A handful of women and babies. A pinch of time and days.
What?
Using the
Fire,
kitchen of
right?
intuition.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I saw the Pisces.
Hold
so I
on.
began.
That's from
Do you hear it? So your verse was for another beat.
yeah.
I made that beat out of scratch.
Is that one of the ones unreleased?
Well, we submitted that to another company that ended up using it for something else.
Oh yeah, for a movie.
So we technically can't like publish it ourselves, but we could like show it as a demonstration.
Wait a minute, that song is going?
That song is purchased. Yeah, you could.
Somebody bought that?
Yeah, you got to check.
Oh.
And then you got when I told you about it, you're like, oh, that's what that check was. You and Solomon.
That sounded kind of dope, yo.
I know. That's what you got paid for.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if they used it.
Right, but it's
But you got paid.
Okay, when you submitting songs like that, right? So it goes into like
It's on my portfolio.
a category for movies, right? For like a soundtrack or something like that.
For me, it goes to my portfolio, and for you, it could be on your portfolio if you wanted to. But that was basically submitted to that company.
Right, but what the company going to do with it?
So
Like,
they have that on their library to show as an example of the fact that they worked with Killah Priest,
right.
and they can present that.
All right,
And then if whatever client they come into, it's like a publishing library.
right. Okay.
But
So
it's
then-
technically designed for music therapy. So for people who want to feel
yeah, I'm starting to remember that.
and then they told us, hey, by the way, that song was probably not as therapeutic
Yeah.
as we had hoped, but we liked it.
Well, what was it therapeutic about
Well,
it?
they wanted us to do more like
beat. That beat was.
I know it's kind of my fault. I made it sound so hard,
Yeah.
but they kind of want us to also do more like meditational, like calm and like maybe some, maybe like your sun track. I don't know.
Yeah.
I told them we have all of that, but at that time I was so anxious to put something
Solo
together.
Gems? Which ones?
The sun one,
Oh, Sun. Yeah. Nah, you can't get
SUN. I know that's special, but you know I'm talking about that type of style where it's more chill and more
rocket too.
meditative and stuff like that. I
can't
told them we
believe
could do
I gave away
that.
that verse, man.
No, they
That's
don't
right.
own the verse. They own the song with my beat and that combined.
Oh, okay.
Your verse.
So I
is-
can't. What songs did we get that verse from? That's from one of the unreleased joint.
Right, but no, you still
That was
own
one
that
of-
verse, and you could still use that verse for whatever you want. You still
That's
own
from Rocket too.
They just owned. They just own the beat combined with that.
Yeah.
But they're not going to use it for anything, I don't think.
Right.
But they wanted to pay you because
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
you know.
Right.
But that was worth it.
Yeah.
That was a good gig.
It wasn't exactly what. Yeah, exactly. But
And
it wasn't exactly what.
Go ahead. Well, it wasn't exactly the
sound. What you saying?
what they wanted because they wanted to submit it for sound therapy for medical patients.
Okay.
So we submitted other
That's
songs.
scary as hell for a medical.
I know.
A medical. Yo, play that beat again. A medical patient.
A medical
Right,
patient,
right.
like
Okay,
yeah,
so
someone.
1 cup of rulers and 2 cups of slaves. A handful of women and babies. A pinch of time and days. Leaving
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Yeah, okay.
I put it as inspirational.
Oh man, AD. yo.
No, for me it's inspirational.
When we start moving, bro, we got to start moving together with
I
that
know.
because that is not therapeutic
But-
for a patient.
They want it inspirational,
Yeah.
but like for me, that's my idea of inspirational because I get inspired with that.
Yeah.
It's progressive choir,
Yeah,
but I'm influenced by Danny Elfman,
Yeah.
which is very like kind of dark, but it's
Right.
beautiful.
Right.
So
Call it beauty.
yeah, and Hans Zimmer type stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Big epic stuff, but like
Right.
dark and choiry and
Tap into your other side.
Adam's Family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, just
Yeah.
Danny Elfman. But and you can hear it in there. But either way, We
Yeah.
fulfilled it. They said they liked it.
Yeah, it's dope.
They said they may not be able to use it, but they liked it. But the cool
Right.
thing is, boom, I needed more AD beats with Priest on it.
Yeah.
And that one goes into the locker with that for sure.
Okay.
And we got to debut it in front of these fine people watching too.
Hey,
That's
I get to
awesome.
see it.
I'm kind of happy that more people heard it.
Yeah. If you tap,
It's on my website too.
yeah, exactly. If you tap, shout out to what's name. If you tap into the other side and figure out, no, not figure out because you know music, you know what's name. But if you tap into that, I think it'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You already
Yeah.
know how to play. You know how to play strings and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you do that with without the theatrical and bring it down,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Get like get Tai Chi on it. We're gonna talk after this, but it's dope that we having this conversation.
Yeah.
Look, we don't hold back nothing, man. We just having this this conversation in front of the whole audience. Man.
I got a whole section in my portfolio on my website. It's called Conscious Hip Hop, and it's Priest.
You gotta put Billy. Shout out to Billy Carson, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we got 3 tracks.
Curse of the Stained Glass. Remember that?
We got 3 tracks locked in.
Is that the Virgin?
And in that beauty was 432 hertz.
Yeah.
So it may not have been therapeutic, but at least it was 432 hertz. And then Elements
Yeah, we
is
had
another one we did, which was 528. This is more meditative.
Yeah.
Did-
528 is God frequency, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So 720, what's that?
we're 720.
720 hertz.
Oh, that's just another frequency that
Yeah.
that works within the 432 hertz.
Yeah. 720.
So 432 hertz is technically a tuning. It is a frequency in itself, but it's also a tuning.
Right.
You know, like the Gregorian chants are all certain notes.
Yeah.
They're like chords and stuff like that. And then Elements is another one.
You
that,
need like a cave, like a cave where echoes at. Like, you know, we be having. I went to shout out to DJ Notion. We took a road trip when I went to Austin, and we went to this place he took me with. And you speak, and you hear your voice there, and there. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Planet Earth is great, yo.
Well,
That stuff here.
like the echo?
Yeah, it takes your voice and it's like it's a cave, but it's a cave, but it's also a huge mountain.
Okay.
But you stay in this place, and if you speak, you go, yo, your voice will literally take your voice and put it there. They would put it there. Amphitheater, amplify. It would just throw your voice around. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So you hear the voice bouncing off everything.
Yes, literally, like a real echo. Like
That's awesome.
I know, yo, yo.
Like, hello,
yo.
hello.
Yeah,
hello.
it goes hello, hello, hello. And frequency is crazy.
Yeah.
Hello, and it goes around like 7 times.
Yeah.
So you hear your voice like that. That was kind of crazy.
That's why we have these RLX pads around the studio. These dissipate the sound.
Yeah,
It's not soundproofing. It just takes it and dissolves it. That way you don't hear bounce back.
Yeah.
So if you shout from right there looking up,
Yo,
it won't pick up on the mic.
somebody said acoustics. Yeah, there you go. Couple light, no,
Yo, this chat room is
they on point.
way knowledgeable, man. They're up here talking up. They know who Danny Elfman is,
It's the
and
divine council.
someone said Elfman is Machiavellian. Like I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like that's cool. People know what's up.
it's the mother plane. It's the mother plane board. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you have an intelligent audience, man. Your chat room is legit.
Yeah.
We don't have any.
I'll never, like
Trolls.
what Sally said.
We used to have trolls.
Let's put on the 10 hats now. Yo, that was dope and funny. Let's put on our 10 hats. The 10
I mean,
you know, in school when you put on the 10 hats, when she said that was funny.
we live in different days now where conspiracies are so exposed. It's like
Yeah,
the conspiracy theorists are right about a lot of stuff now.
yeah. Everything's being exposed. Nothing's, in the words of Cat Williams, everything's being turned around, and you get to see it. Even the biggest stars are getting exposed. The Epstein files, and everybody was, you know, if you did something, you got to be on point because they're coming after you. Or you're gonna. Everything is being turned. There'll be no stone that's not being lifted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy. You join hands and you have a good time, but then now it's like the reckoning. is they're coming to require their soul. They're coming for the souls now. They're coming to get them. So, if you put your name down on there, they're coming to collect. So it's like, wow, it's just crazy. But then what does that say about the tuning, the ones that in tune? I'm using Dark City because, they said he can tune. So what about the ones that are in tune, that knows how to use the tuning? Who saw Dark City? He can tune. One dude they couldn't get because he had the same powers as them. So he started tuning. When they was tuning, man, he could do what we could do. Yeah, we blasting off.
We're going to light speed.
Yeah, exactly. Speed of light.
You got to be like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, conscious mind are waking up. Yeah, exactly. What a long sleep. The sleeping giants. I want to give a applause for all the real. AD, you got the clap. Applause.
Yep.
For all the real brothers and sisters who are waking up, and all the BITC who love staying asleep. The gods call them the 10%, the 85. Let me see if another one. 2/3, the 2/3 who've been running the world for a minute and been giving props to all the fake, and they love to stay around the fake. People who don't generate the energy. So their time is limited. Hard Rocks too.
You can move that mic away from you, by the way. The other one. No, see the other mic? You can
yeah.
Yeah, push that away.
Talking about the hit.
There you go.
Bejito's mic.
Yeah.
So I want to give props to everybody who's woke up, and that your knowledge, everything you did wasn't in vain. They're always giving the props. You deserve the reward. And I want to shout out to everybody who's been teaching, who's been dropping jewels, and it's your time. All the other cats that they're done, right? It's not, you had your time to relax and you had your fun. You know what I'm saying? Now is time for the props to the real teachers, real people that understand that drinking water is good. Prodigy, shout out to R.I.P. the Prodigy, who woke up at the last minute. I don't want to say he woke up at the last minute. He's been woke, but he's put out the music I was looking at. AD, where's the claps? Gotta give them props.
I was waiting for you to end.
Oh, okay. That you can do it while we doing it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to give props because you deserve it. Dropping knowledge and doing all that, y'all deserve it. Every bit of it. And all the fake haters out there that wish you bad, forget them. You know what I'm saying? Want information on you, cutting you off, cutthroating you and stuff like that. Forget them. I could say some harsh words about that to make you feel better because you deserve the reward and you deserve the honor. So shout out to all y'all in the chat room and everybody who's been standing firm. And these times, which are damn near at the end, you've done great and adored, and you just keep doing it. And let me tell you, you're shining. You're one of the shining ones. So you're shining. So that's it. Word. Not here to celebrate those who push poison to our people and push poison around the world. They've been celebrated too much. No, you're not getting it. This is not your house. So this is about brothers and sisters with knowledge and spreading it and doing the right thing. That's it. You know why? Because we definitely in that state of time now. Oh, word.
Yeah, we in crazy times, man. We going to war.
Huh? Yeah.
We going to war with Iran.
Exactly. And it won't stop. It won't stop. So now the X-Men is in full effect. So, yo, come to the Patreon, man. Hakim is going in. He was talking about that.
Oh, you got Hakim on the Patreon?
Yeah.
Yo.
Gonna have Alex too. Gonna have Tahuti. I'm gonna have everybody. Tahuti, Neptali. Yeah. So Hakim is just dropping it. Now I was born, orator. And we was talking about that. I'm letting y'all know from the lion's mouth. I was gonna say the horses. So, but So yeah, so they won't stop now. They on a roller coaster going to the craziest place. We at war right now. You don't know nothing about it. You ain't start nothing.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
How? That's why I'm wearing Muhammad Ali right now. I don't know nothing about no Viet Cong. What he said? Muhammad Ali. You don't know his famous? Yeah. You my accusers. Oh, you my what he said?
I don't remember.
That's why I'm wearing them right now so they can remember. And this is what they go. You know what I'm saying? This may be the last time. Let me stop. What I'm saying right now, I don't, you know what I mean? But like, somebody got to do it. So, is bloodshed the answer? You know what I'm saying? I do got Bob Ross of it. My man Bob Ross gonna protect us a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all say, no, they come to hardcut, nah. Bob Ross, he did paint. He's a painter. Michael Jackson was a painter too. He didn't do nothing. And Mr. Rogers, he did it for the kids. And people laugh and they joke and stuff, but he did it for the kids. They wasn't looking at the kids. He did it to save, we say Wu-Tang is for the babies. Mr. Rogers was too. And he stood on it. He stood on his square. You gotta see the movie, yo. Exactly. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Exactly. And he stood on the square and he said, yo, his philosophy, he went for the children. Michael Jackson went for the children. And that's what it is. Who's that? Eddie Murphy? You gonna put his version?
I would probably get in more trouble showing the Eddie Murphy version.
Yeah,
than showing this version.
Yo, see his movies, yo. He was going in. They ain't make one on Bob Ross yet.
Didn't they do a movie with Tom Hanks or something doing this?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was fire. So I watched it on the plane. I was like, yo, he was really stepping up. He was serious too. He had his kids there. Everything wasn't right in his life. He went through his personal things where he stood. He's like, no, I'm doing this for the children, man. And he had a way of speaking to you. You know what I mean? He go right into your soul like, anything wrong with you? Oh, he'll just fill you out. Like a Mother Teresa, he'll be like, what's wrong with you? And he'll sit down. He had that voice. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to imitate, but he had that voice like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? And then next thing you know, you like, he'll hypnotize you, yo. And he'll be talking to you. And next thing you know, he at your house and all that.
It was crazy because he would always talk about the trolley.
Yeah. Oh, what's the science on that?
And we would follow that trolley.
Yeah.
But once we follow that trolley, we enter into another world. See, now we in a different dimension. And like, this is his way of escaping.
Oh, yeah, he did have a Charlie, right?
See, now we over here, and it's like, what is this? Is this supposed to be like the dream world? Is this astral projection? Is this talking?
Look what he doing to you. Well, look what he doing to the adults, though. He had the adults like, oh, yo, this cat. Yo, he had one dude who was just taking pictures of him, AD. You can go in after this.
Yeah.
I cut you off.
No, I was basically done.
Look, this dude was taking the pictures of him. And he was like the master speaker. So, Mr. Rogers saw him. He just came out. You taking pictures of me and where you work. Next thing you know, this dude, he's working with him now. That's his student. He got him following him. Now he followed Master Rogers.
Yeah.
Hold up. Yo, just watch the movie Mr. Rogers, man. He was going in, yo. Word. Validation of the dream state, no doubt.
He did a collaboration with
they kicked
with
it.
Bob Ross. Yeah, they did a collab.
Oh,
wait,
what's
no,
it?
I take it back.
What's AI?
This is AI.
Of course.
Damn, you can't trust anything nowadays.
I'll pay to see them two kick it. Cause it's like
Neighborhood of make-believe.
Yeah, the neighborhood of make-believe. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The neighborhood of make-believe. Now, what you was going to say about that?
I was saying that it can be interpreted symbolically, esoterically, as he's going into the dream transition, the astral or inner realm, where archetypal characters, kings, owls, tigers, embody physiological themes. So you're going from the real world to the dream world. It's like the Matrix, man.
Yeah. You had Captain Kangaroo, too. Another kid. They remind me of the Oz, what's his name, Marvel? A little bit. It's crazy.
See how the eyes close? Because you go to sleep. Then you wake up.
Somebody said Buck Rogers.
The pattern resembles storytelling structures used in myths and psychology, particularly ideals of Carl Jung, where symbolic realms...
Talk. Rewind that back and say that again. Let's go. Telling you, yo.
They storytelling structures used in myths and psychology, particularly from Carl Jung, where symbolic realms allow abstract inner experiences to be expressed as characters and narratives. There's no evidence that Fred Rogers intended the trolley to represent astral travel. His stated goal was to help children process feelings and imagination through
That's what it
storytelling.
was, yeah.
Originally, but you know how people like me will think too deep and, turn it into some type of esoteric.
But you're never too
symbology.
deep. No, you're on point. Don't get scared of your own powers.
I know.
He did that. He did that thing. He had children getting in touch with their feelings, and he's like, they got a voice. He was almost like a psychological, like it was like therapeutic with some type of Mother Teresa type of effect that he had on the children.
Mm-hmm. It's just like falling down the rabbit hole with Alice in Wonderland. Because remember, she's in the real world and she falls down the rabbit hole, and now she's in a dream world.
Right.
So that narrative happens a lot in storytelling. Or the wardrobe closet. Remember Narnia?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Same type of thing. They get into a dream world. So the concept exists in storytelling. The immediate analysis standpoint functions as a ritualized transition between two narrative layers, realistic versus imaginative.
Right.
Rather than explicit metaphysical concepts. But, for us esoteric heads, it's fun to make it metaphysical.
Right.
Especially with, Matrix type of mindsets, because the Matrix was perfect for us esoteric type heads,
Right. Right.
Like a portal.
Right. Exactly. No, I'm listening.
It happens all the time.
Shout out to
yeah, this interpretation isn't new. It's in the internet, of course. Y'all can see that, but that's the trolley, yo.
Right. That's deep. There's something to it. I'm telling you, it was something to it. I didn't intend on watching it, but I was on a plane, like just trapped in a seat, and I looked at it, I was like, oh, yo, he had something to it. I didn't know that. And Tom, and Tom Hanks, if he's gonna play you, it's got to be something like deep.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks and what's my other cat name? The actor that plays all.
That's straight from the Illuminati itself.
Yeah. What?
Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah.
Because he's deep.
Yeah, he does.
He's deep into Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's Hollywood, and then there's deep Hollywood.
Yep. John Travolta. What's the guy who played in the Dream movie?
Are you talking about Robin Williams? Because he did a dream movie.
He's deep. Yo, that was a deep movie too. Where dreams were
What
made
Dreams
of.
May Come.
Yeah, that was fire.
Because he goes to hell.
Yeah,
And that interpretation of hell
he lived in the pain.
was clear and clean and scary.
Yeah, man.
I saw that movie. I was like, and then it shows you heaven.
Yeah.
And people are flying and stuff like that. Like that movie was really well done because it taps into most people's idea of what hell looks like.
Yeah.
And deeper, and also taps into your idea of what heaven would look like.
Yeah, but wasn't it inside the paint? His painting, right?
Yeah,
they was inside the paint.
That was
hard.
see again with the trolley.
Yeah,
that was the portal.
Yep. That was a deep movie.
Yeah,
where dreams are made of.
And I think it makes any depressed person become happy again because you also don't only just see hell, but you see the mindset of what hell is. Because a lot of people think of heaven and hell as mind states here on Earth. You could be on Earth alive and in hell. Or in heaven.
Hell is low as you can go.
Yeah. So you see the mind of a depressed person.
Right.
So, but no matter how happy you are, you watch this movie, it takes you into the world of depression.
Right.
Clearly through a symbolic scenery. And it's really well done. I'm like, damn, bro, I would hate to be depressed because this is sad. And you see the feeling of, God, what would be the word for that? Like, feeling like it can't get any better. I don't know what word that would be. I need to up my vocabulary. Just like unrenowned, like helplessness,
right?
Basically, and then when he comes back into a heaven-like state, I mean, you feel happier at the end of that movie. But man, that movie was deep. I saw that when I was young, though.
Right,
so it hit me harder.
Right.
But man, what dreams may come.
Yeah, that's a dope movie, man. We in sync, man. That movie was heavy.
Yeah.
Paint. Now I'm gonna go rewatch that. Hold up. I gotta type this real quick. What's the name of that movie? Doctor. Oh yeah. Sleep. I got it. I'm gonna check out. Not to say I like to have these, especially on. I don't know, something about Sunday movies, like Friday Fish.
Yeah.
It's something about watching because like all of the new shows, the new Netflix, everything.
I'm sorry, we gotta do a verification on your phone all of a sudden.
Oh, okay.
YouTube's hitting me up in the middle of this.
Oh, because you played Mr. Rogers.
No, it's on a separate browser.
Oh.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure that it was us.
Okay.
In the middle of the live.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, we good. Go ahead.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Inception. Yeah, Inception. That was the movie of dreams.
Yeah.
And that I was talking about. And Leo DiCaprio. He's like the new chosen. What was the comedian name? Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's deep Hollywood too.
Have you seen his face lately?
DiCaprio. You talking about Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
We could talk about that.
Pull up the recent picture of Jim Carrey because there's a whole bunch of controversy saying that's not him. No, he was speaking out against Hollywood and I'm going to say the word real slow, the Illuminati. He was speaking against secret societies all over. Look at that. See, everybody's like, what's going on with his face? What up with Jim Carrey?
So this guy that's analyzing it is a specialist.
Right. They're saying that's not him. He's a clone.
I've heard that.
He has a nice full head of hair and a fairly high forehead. Watch the transformation in the.
This is from a real
So this is the best
surgeon.
What the hell going on?
Online.
What the hell?
Differences between the two sides, and it's pretty noticeable. His eyebrows are higher. Yes, he's animating in this photo, but in other views I'll show you, his brows are high. So he probably had a brow lift. Also, his forehead looks longer. That's also a telltale sign of a brow lift. His upper eyelids are hollow.
So he basically got work done. So this is a professional surgeon that knows how to identify what work people have gotten done. And when you got that money and you start to dabble in Botox, he
looks surprised.
Well, he's animated right here, so because he's talking.
Oh, okay.
But it is Jim Carrey. And like, look, I'm a conspiracy theorist too, but this is not a clone.
But he been speaking out. Put Jim Carrey on the carpet, remember?
We know, everyone knows that he's speaking out against them and everything too.
Yeah.
But they still don't see him as a threat.
Right.
Because they don't care if people know.
Is he a comedian?
See, people think like, oh, if you expose the Illuminati, they come down. No, nothing happens. They don't. They tell you in plain sight.
They're not even
the Illuminati tells you what they're doing. Like they're like, what you gonna do? They don't care.
They're not even called Illuminati. No.
Exactly. That it is an old term.
Yeah.
There's other secret societies that people don't even speak about.
Outdated.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
Like talk about Sony, the record label in itself is a secret society, and these are companies.
Yeah, who is
you know
Sony?
What I mean?
You can't find them.
The ones that were running.
You can't find Sony.
The ones.
Yeah, they say that these labels were killing artists, right? But who is Sony?
Michael Jackson.
Right.
And Michael Jackson was
Epic?
exposing Sony.
But these are like deities. Like who is Sony? It's. You know what I mean? It exists, but who is Sony? Oh, Sony did that. Sony put it. No one goes to the, but you have to buy. It's on Sony record. So Sony, Epic. Who is Epic? Who is these? You know,
entities.
These entities,
right?
Like the plant. You know what I'm saying?
They're very like, generalized archetype.
It's not one person.
But it's not one person.
No. You could knock down the head of
Disney.
Disney.
You could talk ish about Disney.
But Disney.
And there's a lot to say about Disney.
It still
a lot of evil stuff, a lot of stuff in the cartoons. And, do you know what I mean? But they, as another good example
Kellogg's.
Of a secret society within a company that exists independently from having to be part of a group of Illuminati. Now, they're still part of 33 degree Masonry because Walt Disney was a Mason. And he has Club 33, which is right next to Pirates of the Caribbean. That's where his little clubhouse thing was. That's where they used to just eat. In fact, you can go in there and eat and set it up and everything. It's not a big deal.
I should have had Scientific. The God I built with him today.
But it's not even that big. Like Masonry is not even that something. It's not woo. It's not scary. There's levels to that. Even 33 degree Masonry. It's like it's a lot of knowledge. But you heard it right here when we had the show about. What's his name? Manly P. Hall. Manly P. Hall was teaching the Masons.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Once you understand the sciences and numerology, okay, cool. So what? Whatever you do with that knowledge is what makes you good or bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could be a Mason and be a good person. You could learn all of this stuff and be a good person. You could use it to build a big company and employ people. Yeah. And have a great, and you know what I mean? You're not a bad person. You're not in the Illuminati. You could be, but you don't have to be bad. It's just that there's rotten apples everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like fire. You can use this knowledge for good or you can use this knowledge for bad.
It's like
but they're not all worshiping the devil.
Right. Well, it's almost like they corrupt the kingship, like to rule like Karnak, right? So it's like when they got into power, it's like they corrupted the rulership and it became more carnal than a connection, like a priest being a pharaoh or a connection to a higher self. It became the money, like it's almost a phony false sense of in God we trust. You know, like it's not like a connection to nature, and there's no more connection. It's like bomb this and blow. We just started about blow this up and knock this down, and then the bill. You know what the real bill is? The bill is really
which is an Egyptian.
That bill. If we all pay the bill, it's like almost like at the end,
like the Egyptian head.
Yeah.
What do they call that?
Thoth.
Yeah.
So the bill,
yeah,
they have like concepts that they do, and they take it like the pyramid on a dollar, and they kind of like manipulate it where is the eye that's supposed to symbolize almost like how religion flipped everything.
Yes,
the trees were here before. Yeah, what you say?
Illuminati is not just Masons. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a smaller level. There's higher levels.
The word Illuminati is a great name. It's illuminate. to illuminate is be enlightened.
Enlightened, yeah.
So who the enlightened ones? There's nothing wrong with being enlightened. So, you know, like I said, the light berries. So it's like the ones that are shining the light is always good, but they're saying that we are the one that's in darkness. So, but they know there's always a few that can escape. So in the land of the blind, the old saying, right? The one eye is king.
Yep.
And they walk around like this, but then they push propaganda on the people. They know that. That's why I gave y'all props. So whoever's teaching, don't stop. You get frustrated, like, damn.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for certain some odd years.
Yeah, the original Illuminati was promoting enlightenment and rationalism, secularism.
Well, they stole, well, rulership, you have to have a connection, right? You have a real ruler has a connection with the people and with nature itself. You already know there's a connection that's going on for people to be able to follow you. You have to have certain qualities. But now we don't even know the rulers personally. Yeah, you might catch a little jail records here and there, but they're called kingpins. Those are rulers. Those are rulers. Kingpins, street kingpins, bosses.
Yeah.
So on a bigger scale,
there's a bunch of kingpins now.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cults. There's a bunch of idealistic people with good intentions and bad intentions.
Yep, exactly. Where they learn it from. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they're enlightened in some way, but they could be using their fire for good or using their fire for bad.
Yeah. But the biggest, if you look at the biggest, and I'm not going to, just a little bit, but if you look at the biggest threat, like who and where, who's teaching this? You see all the movies. You see bombs bursting in there. Gave proof. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot of war cry, war songs. There's a lot of things that we don't really get to see because there's a wool over our eyes. And it's like,
yeah,
damn. You be cheering on.
Yeah.
So it's just no connection.
It goes back to that they live movie.
Yeah, that was right around my spot.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I saw some I was looking at the movie recently because I have to go back and been watching some of these movies like, damn. They Live, Dark City. I can't watch The Matrix as much. The
Matrix is good coming
like
from Sophia Stewart's point of view.
Yeah.
And more kind of toward the modern day AI transition.
Yeah. But you know, there's people that haven't seen it yet. They haven't even seen Dark City. But if you tell them about Porky's, they'll tell you everything in and out and can repeat the whole movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Dark City? No. But let Step Brothers come on. You know what I'm saying? No, I like Will Smith too. I know, no, that was Will. That's one of my favorite comedians. I said Will Smith. You know what I'm talking about? Step Brothers. Will Ferrell. No pun intended. Will. Oh man, I got my name. Yo, I'm Will Ferrell.
Ferrell?
Woo!
Retrograde.
I heard it right here. Retrograde. Will Ferrell. The Will Ferrell. So, yeah, that's it. So we in the light, man. Swift as light. That's it. That's it. Swift as light.
Tell them what that is.
It's swift as light. That's what we doing. We have to be swift as light, and that's the new joint. Show them the cover. Right? It's a perfect time.
What is it?
Swift as Light is the name of the secret album. It's not a secret no more. Yeah, it's gonna be called Swift as Light. You got something from there you want to play?
Swift as light.
Yeah. We took our flight. To be able to be swift as light, Lord.
And when is it dropping?
Will Ferrell, yeah. Spelled W-H-E-E-L, Ferrell. Yeah, exactly. That just came. Animal House, yeah. You told them to break down Animal House, they could back and forth. And I never saw the Goonies. I just didn't watch those movies. What's another one? It was like a knockoff of the Goonies. What was it? It was like these little kid movies that was always on a quest.
Oh, you got to see the whole Stranger Things series, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Stranger Things, yeah. But the Goonies is... What's the other group? The Nerds? Revenge of the Nerds?
That's like an 80s cult classic.
Yeah.
That's a comedy.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, you didn't really.
Weird Science.
Another 80s cult classic.
Yeah. But they were pushing it on the people.
Yeah, they weren't like...
I'm starting to wake up a little bit, AD. Let me wake up.
They weren't epic, though.
The light is shining.
An epic trilogy was like Back to the Future. Back to the Future was like a real epic trilogy that lasted and remained impactful in Hollywood.
Yeah. He was on Family Ties.
Yeah.
And he has that same thing that...
Oh, Tourette syndrome? Not Tourette.
Yeah. You know what my uncle said?
Parkinson's.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was with the Nation of Islam, right? Greatest fighter. And he said, you know, when they put the needle and you numb your hands, sometimes they get in your bloodstream. That's all I'm saying for that, man. I was like,
damn.
You know? But he lived a full life. Word. Shout out to the greatest.
Hold on, I'm looking for the recent.
Yeah, Weird Science.
Weird Science was a comedy.
What you looking for, AD?
The cover.
You lost the cover.
You know how many versions we made of that?
Yo.
You know how many versions we did?
Uh-huh.
So
the last version.
I want to make sure I get to the last one.
Yeah. When you want something right, you got to go through it. You know? You just can't grab the first one, then you might have different thoughts. That's why I never rush perfection. If you're going to do something, y'all, don't rush it. Always take your time, and you may have to go back and then, because until you're satisfied, that's another thing. Be assertive, whatever you do, and take your time. And you might want to edit some of your things and go back and fix it. That way it'd be right. But you can't do that if you're assigned to someone, right? Label. And they have a time schedule, a time frame. You know? See. Peace. Or
yeah, because I wasn't sure you were going to show that today.
We have to show it. You got to pull it up. AG can't find it, y'all. Nah, we did a lot of versions. All good, AD.
I think I put it with.
No, it's all right.
I put it with the.
It ain't time. It's retrograde.
Yeah.
Yeah, retrograde. Sometimes there don't be time for that.
I know where I can find it.
I ain't got time for that.
Because you had me doing an adjustment recently that was like special.
Yeah, let's get ready to get up. Let's go get to the music.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get to the music, man. Time to get to the music. And it's 8:40. Oh yeah, Maritime yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pushed up the hour. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Huh?
I got it.
Yeah. Ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Okay, here we go.
You gotta play a beat behind it.
Oh, now I gotta play a beat behind it.
Yeah. What you gonna do? Yeah, y'all. This is from me to you.
Can I? What beat?
Yeah, I can have it soon. Mountain of Mars, just a beat. Play the one we just played, but just a beat.
Disclosure?
Nah, that wasn't disclosure. That was a pursuit of happiness.
Wait, so what beat you want?
Yeah, play disclosure. Just a beat.
Just the beat though? Now I gotta find the beat.
Man.
That's easy.
I'm doing
And
too
I gotta
much.
check my downloads.
Yeah, I'm doing too much. Go ahead, just show it. Yeah, you gotta show.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes the beats are not named.
The rhyme called disclosure.
Right. Okay, here you go.
How many people up in here? Yeah, there you go. Swift as light, y'all. AD.
This is the 25th version of this cover.
That's what we decide with. Fire in the chat if y'all messing with that cover. Blue. Like that. Fire in the chat. We're looking.
When does this drop?
Huh?
When you dropping this?
Soon as retrograde is over. They can have that one. They can't have part 2. I mean, they can't. The other one, they're going to get this one. It's going to be something special. Join the Patreon. But this one's going to be a gift. There you go. Fire in the chat. They liking it. Liking it. Man. That's fire. Ben Frank. He ain't talking about Jim Carrey. Thanks for chopping, beautiful.
You trying to go back to the Jim Carrey topic?
Nah.
Yeah, yo, I'm telling everybody that is Jim Carrey. And I can tell you how you can prove it is if you look at his birthday party from 2025. He had a birthday party around January because he's a Capricorn. Go back and look at Jim Carrey's birthday party. You'll see how he was looking already like how we see it. It's just that we all watch his movies and remember him a certain way. So we don't see the past 5 years of him gradually experimenting with these surgeries, yo. And look, I work with these females that be doing surgeries all the time, and they don't even notice it. Right. Like when you start dabbling with that Botox stuff and you start dabbling with improving yourself, it starts off a certain way and then you get used to it and then you make another adjustment. You seen these girls with these big ass lips, they're trying to make DSLs and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do lip fillers, and then when they start the lip fillers, they start adding more and adding more and adding more. And then they get when they put the lip fillers in,
right,
they look a little too plump. Yeah. And then the doctor says,
duck lips.
Right. And then it's gonna go down. So they get these big lips and then they slowly go down, right?
Right.
But then they got so used to it being swollen,
right, that
they start to like it. They're like, oh, I like it when it's swollen and my lips look extra big.
Wow.
So because their mind gets used to seeing it like that.
Yeah.
At first, the first time they do it, they're like,
I love lips too, though.
I don't like my lips. They're too big right now. The doctor says the swelling's going to go down.
Yes.
And then once the swelling goes down, it goes to where they wanted it to go originally.
Yeah.
But they had already become used to it being swollen.
Right.
So the swollen becomes their new goal.
Right. So
when it's originally swollen and their lips look too big. To us people seeing them,
right,
the lips look too big.
There's a lot of strippers doing it now.
Oh my God. All girls are getting lip fillers, bro. And it's too much.
Yeah.
And they get bigger and bigger. And so now they walk around with their goal in mind to make it look as swollen as their first time they got them injected. So if you look at past versions of themselves, they don't even look the same because their lips have and that's just the lip fillers.
Let's talk to him, man.
Jim Carrey style. Yeah, Jim Carrey got all this other stuff done because the Botox, you start getting used to seeing your
old clothes. They're putting tires, and you don't know what especially if you go to, what's that dude named? Doctor, the dude from Miami. They're just shooting at everybody up with anything.
Oh, I don't know.
Balloons, a whole bunch of stuff, and they're just shooting this in your face.
Yeah.
Don't go do it, man.
I mean, our audience ain't doing that, but
I know, but the butt. Everybody want this. They want the round butt, and they shooting all type of chemical
Brazilian butt lifts, BBLs.
Yeah, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's busting on them and stuff like that. And it's if you don't, you gotta watch who you going to. And like you said, too much duck. It gives you the duck lips.
Duck lips. Yeah.
And then what I heard is that the fume that comes out of the butt. If you don't have if you wasn't born with it, work it out to get it, right?
Yeah.
People don't want to do it. They want to take the fast route, but you don't know what they putting in there. Old laundry, jelly from Popeyes.
Body dysmorphia. That's the name of it.
Body dysmorphia.
That's the word I couldn't come up with.
You don't have to do that, man. You got your natural. Exactly. Just because I'm telling you, for this beauty. They don't even care if you don't take care of yourself. Go ahead.
Look at DJ Just J.
Oh, he know what time. Where's that? What he said?
He said, women don't believe. No, wait, hold on. He said, that's the type of female you will never make happy. If God can't do it, what makes you think you can?
Right.
Shout out to DJ Just J. That's exact there, bro.
Right. But they want a real man. You want a real man.
Man.
But then you got all this added on. You don't need it. You got your natural self. See, they don't teach you how to love yourself the way you are because Cosmopolitan is out. The new and then the new video comes out. And then women see that, their natural instinct. See, they play with everybody on different levels.
Yeah.
So it's a psychological game. It's hard to get them. I'm not here to teach because it's hard to. Once it's out there, it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a hard time trying to pull them out of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to wake up themselves. So, brother, I can't help you help them. They have to want to help themselves because they keep 24/7. They look at the video. And they get hypnotized, and that's what it is. I can't waste my time. It's a lot of strength that the person have to kind of wake up and see that themselves because they're playing on their insecurities, and that's hard.
Yeah,
a woman's insecurity is everything. Her
and the prettier she is, the more insecure she is.
Yeah, exactly.
Hybrid Cypher says
very hard, man.
Hybrid Cypher says, I just want to be a real boy, sick being made of wood.
Oh, that was fire. That's Pinocchio. Yeah, that's what.
But how ironic, isn't it, that people are turning from real people to wood and plastic?
Yeah, man. That's what we got.
How strange is it?
There are people that love that. They kind of, and they got philosophy on it and dropping jewels on it. But just love yourself.
People turning into Pinocchio.
Yeah, it is what it is. Not trying to pull nobody. Let them do what they do. That's all. You just let it happen.
Another thing about that's some more Disney Illuminati right there too, because Disney is woke for that because Pinocchio means the pineal gland.
Yeah.
Pineal, Pinocchio. Occhio is oculus, occhio eye.
Hey.
Pineal eye.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, third eye.
Yeah.
It's all in their esoteric teaching right there.
Exactly.
And then you'll see owls all over Disney cartoons.
Yeah. Who? You see owls.
Who are you?
Exactly.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Owls in Wonderland. The Owls in Wonderland. There you go.
Yeah. And that at the time, didn't make Disney a bad person.
No.
He was teaching.
They're funded, man, those guys.
Yeah, teaching esoteric science.
Yeah. Who? Walt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, with his cartoons. That's why we coming back with Nassau case. We're gonna show them. We're gonna do the opposite. Yep. We got the Nassau case coming. That's it, man. Let's go to the music now.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
For
8:51.
promotions, you send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
Spit.
Well, that played perfectly this time. Whoa.
What happened?
There's a lot of submissions. Hold on. I don't believe this.
Submit.
Let me double check. No, okay. Somebody just submitted a bunch at once, but it was only 2.
Oh, one person?
Yeah, but they changed the form up. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. Okay. And let's
go.
start from right here. I'll just play backwards. Freestyle.
Is that
Okay. So our first submission is by an artist named Khalif, Soldier of Allah, from Newark,
hey,
New Jersey.
shout out to that brother. Or
The song is a freestyle. Here we go.
Mitch Horowitz. All right,
Wait, hold on. I gotta restart it because I forgot the.
The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Stop procrastinating. Khalif. Ritualistic. This is reality. Who wanna battle me? You just a statistic. Really, you doubting me. You just a clown to me. Like the Olympics. You see the medals. I hope you got allergies. I'm smoking majestic. Potent trees, no longer call it weed. When I was arrested, it felt like a setup. I didn't know I had the heat. I tried to neglect it, but deep inside, it really bothered me. I talked to detectives, but I can't give something that I cannot reach. You gotta respect it, cause I ain't tell. All I did was keep it G. Look at the shit they doing in me. Both of my parents is gone deceased. Cross my T's and dot my I's. Know that family's important to me. I hear all the threats, I hear all the lies. All of that shit and it's boring to me. I hear all the lies, but all of that shit is just boring to me.
Okay,
fire.
what you think about that?
To the point, fire. It's a dope freestyle.
I think it's
The mask is crazy because he said it was a play on words. He said, y'all nothing but clowns to me.
See, he must have been feeling that so much. He was like, forget the studio.
Right.
I need to record this now on camera and just get this out. So I respect that because I know what that's like. You just wanted to just get it out there as soon as you can. I think that's ready for the studio though. You know? Shout out to Khalif, Soldier of Allah. And that was a freestyle. But yo, get that into a recording. I like the delivery. You good though. You good. I'm not gonna give you nothing about the production or the mix or anything because you know that was a freestyle on camera. But you killed it. You like that?
Yeah.
You want one? You can take one. You can take one.
Yeah.
All right.
Take the coat.
Hey, you'll feel the difference. See, you coming into my world now. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Priest can hear everything, so don't worry, y'all. Okay, so, next one is also by Khalif, Soldier of Allah. Is it Khalif or Khalif? Newark, New Jersey. Freestyle number 2.
They really think they can stop a nigga, but they can't. Niggas must be crazy, you playing with your life, my nigga. You think you cool, you got shot, my nigga. You still standing on the block, my nigga. Wow. Niggas must be crazy, you still all on my cock, nigga. Trying to be something you not, nigga. They really think they can stop a nigga, but they can't. Niggas must be crazy, you playing with your life, my nigga. You think you cool, you got shot, my nigga. You still standing on the block, my nigga. Niggas must be crazy, you still all on my cock, nigga. Trying to be like Kyle, nigga. Khalif, ride around and I'm 3D. I'm rolling 60 in a GD. A low nigga from G Street. All these niggas is miserable. Man, cause they can't see me. I'ma start pushing out visuals so you can see me in 3D. Untouchable, spirit. Demons all on my dick. Walking up to my mansion. Seeing all of my whips. Making this money and taking this money. Feeding all of my crips. Give me that. Put enough to the side. For wifey and the kids. Manifestation is real. Can you catch you a body little nigga without you taking a pill? You gotta watch your surroundings and all of your homies, cause hating is real. Watch that. Keep your eyes on your family members, they end up changing the will. Whip that shit, can you handle the will? Don't snitch, can you handle a kill? Got a drug habit, can't handle the bills. I cannot slip, handle the steal. I could be cool and I could be chill. Out of nowhere, I gotta kill Bill. Pick up the chopper, shit is real. Load up revolver, spin like a wheel. Smoke coming out from the back of my wheels. They really think they can stop a nigga.
Go. Talk about it, Priest.
Some bombs. Drill style, a lot of energy, dope. That was passionate, dope. See, it's not that it's just real, it's lyrical at the same time. So a lot of cats can't get into like drill and be lyrical at the same time. He achieved that with this. And it was dope, and it was street but lyrical too. So I like the blending of both elements. And
his enthusiasm was there, and it was clean.
Yeah,
the way he spoke was clean. It was his structure was clean. He enunciated. He definitely spoke with conviction, and it was powerful. Production was dope. Beats cool. He nailed it. There's only one thing I'm gonna say about this whole thing. First of all, the video's dope, but the music is so good. I'm gonna say you gotta put a version out without this text. So you got text right here. I get it. It's for marketing, a new type of rap, F the streets. But I'm gonna tell you right now, your production with the video and your music alone is already killing it. That the text is kind of unnecessary, and if anything, it's stepping on top of the video itself. Do you know what I mean? I know that's a small detail, but your track is already killing it by itself. That I would get rid of this text. I know you just did it for, for the marketing of it. A new type of rap, F the streets. I would take all of that off and just let it be a clean, because that way it looks like a professional like release. Do you know what I mean? Or put yourself at that level of a top selling artist. Because a top selling artist, let's say Kendrick, wouldn't need to put any text on his videos. So you can assume that position, because that was such a fire track, especially towards the beginning.
They really think they can stop a nigga. But they can't. Niggas must be crazy. You playing with your life, my nigga. You think you cool, you got shot, my nigga. You still standing on the block, my nigga. Wow. Niggas must be crazy. You still all on my cock, nigga. Trying to be something you not, nigga. They really think they can stop a nigga. But they can't. Niggas must be crazy. You playing with your life, my nigga. You think you cool, you got shot, my nigga. You still standing on the block, my nigga. Niggas must be crazy. You still all on my cock, nigga. Trying to be like Kyle, nigga.
So he's doing what's called a scheme right there. And that's cool. The scheme is cool. It's set. I would say it's so good you don't need the text on screen. So that's my only point that I would take off. Maybe that was just for this video. You probably already have a version of it that doesn't have the text. So if that's the case, cool. But yeah, it's fire, man. And your effects are cool too. It's just clean. This is what you want, and that's vertical, so you already set up for 2026, because this is the style of format you want to use for optimal viral potential on TikTok, Instagram, and yeah. You know, because most people are on their phones. So you got to have a vertical version of your video. We got to do this for you, Priest. You have a few vertical videos. Mm-hmm. Remember those vertical videos we did of yours?
What's vertical?
Like this, where it's set up more for a phone.
Okay.
It's vertical.
Yeah.
Most videos are horizontal because they're designed for like YouTube and TVs. But you'd be surprised how much content is consumed in this vertical format. Anyway, yeah, he's on point, especially if you new artist. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's dope. I like the style. It's raw.
Yeah,
for it being raw.
Yeah,
and spitting right there. Yeah.
Dope. Go viral. Go on TikTok. Get it out there. Get the views up. This is on point. It's really good. Really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is dope, though. I got nothing against the production or the mix or anything like that. Everything else is fire. Okay. That was great. I don't think we have any more.
That's it.
Song promotion submissions. The last thing we have is that artist that wanted to show you his artwork.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it. Pulling it up.
Strolling through my phone.
See, you writing music, even just strolling through your phone.
Yeah. Trying to save my screen. Doom, 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 doom.
All right, here we go. So this is from an artist named Yaboa.
Yaboa.
Okay. And this is...
Yeah, breathe, bro. Nah, somebody said I'm ready to go. Yeah, we've been up here for a little while, man. I mean, join the Patreon. You'll see me. We'll be a little longer up there. If I said if everybody had joined the Patreon today for $5, then you could leave. That'd have been nice.
Okay, here we go.
Show some love. Tyler, I'm wrong, yeah. Yeah, I go right there.
So this is, here we go, some artwork. Boom. This is from...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's me and Nero.
Okay, right? That's right, yeah.
It's that Nero. That gotta be Nero. I think she showed me that right there.
She did?
Somebody, okay. That's for the video right there.
Rooted Life Art. He just wanted you to see it.
Yeah, no doubt. Is that hand painted or chalk? Or what you do? Yeah, that's love right there, man. That's Nero.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nero, man. Word.
Rooted Life Art. He just wanted you to show. He just wanted to see that.
Guess who got locked up? Yeah, it's fire. Preset 4 or 9.
Preset 9.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Got me and Nero the same size, but that's dope. Yo, I like it. I like it, man. Thank you so much, bro. Well, you got number 5 in the chat, too.
There you go. If y'all have artwork, submit it to ad@killerpriest.tv, and we'll put it on the show. If you got a beat for Priest, send it to info@killerpriest.tv.
Yeah.
This concludes.
Yeah, man. Yo, I had a good time. Oh, pardon me. I had a good time today, man. Oh, yo, man. I hope y'all learned something. I learned something today. It was great, great building with you, AD, today.
Good show.
Yeah. And great interacting with y'all. Everybody in the craft room. Come on, my day ones, everybody that was here, and even everybody that's new. I want to say thank y'all. And what's my brother name? Who said, Priest ready to get up out of here. Thanks for coming through. It's never happened. I'm out of here. Starting off the net. Net time y'all see me.
Have you really understood what priesthood means? Royal kings turn fiends, chasing hood dreams. Bring it back, it ain't hard as things seem. I speak the facts as the tracks play the hood theme. Have you really understood what priesthood means? Royal kings turn fiends, chasing hood dreams. Song of a rose, mass in the tinted windows. They play my intro. I walk like I waltz in the road. Instrumental, have a nigga sentimental. Statues and monumental. Kinda gang is conversant-to, sorta like Islamic temples and castles with demonic symbols. My arm is ripped to, armor spit to the promise that I give you till the virtue that's on my garment. I'm God sent, my right hand raised. I'm honest, pay homage or laying garbage with the impoverished. Y'all think about it. Have you really understood what priesthood means? Royal kings turn fiends, chasing hood dreams. Bring it back, it ain't hard as things seem. I speak the facts as the tracks play the hood theme. Have you really understood what priesthood means? Royal kings turn fiends, chasing hood dreams. When King Tut closed his eyes, I opened up mine. Felt a pulse in my spine. I choked and I whined. I was sent here by God to bring hope to my kind. First words was a note, I spoke and they rhyme. My album, I touch you like the death of Malcolm. Comes in CDs, cassettes, internet and volumes. I was raised by a certain column. On my info, I know the CIA got them. They want me to stay at the bottom, but I rise to the top. Why not? My Glock, spies watch, but they can't do me nothing because we kings. This my theme song, and this is how I sing. Have you really understood what priesthood
For press use only, Baby Grand Records.
Chasing hood dreams. Bring it back, it ain't hard as things seem. I speak the facts as the tracks play the hood theme. Preach the novel, sit upon a seat of marble. Teach the gospel, street apostle. Find my name engraved deep in fossils. I spray bullets at you, eat your hollows. Make it hard for you to eat or swallow. You be that way till you reach Diablo. Bet you family's gonna weep tomorrow. Y'all walk the path that the reaper follows. Sorta like the cat in Sleepy Hollow. Y'all get whack, I pack a burner like the heat in Chaco. Build my castle like the Count Jocko. God forbid when I let the gap blow. My hat low, the spider beneath the trap door. Spin the web with legs, y'all get clapped. And that's that with the rap flow. Come on. Have you really understood what priesthood means? Royal kings turn fiends, chasing hood dreams. Bring it back, it ain't hard as things seem. I speak the facts as the tracks play the hood theme.